Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday. It's time for the big three. Hold on a second. Jake, I'll bring you back in here. Hold on. StreamYard's acting kind of weird today.
Cool.
Okay. So, we are back for another episode. And look, I had stuff planned out what we were going to talk about, but so much is going on. I mean, we just have breaking news literally during the intro. So I guess we can get into that as well. But wait, Jake, say something. I'm not sure if I can hear you or anything. I can't. Hold up. Let's see. Jake, you might have to go out and come back in.
All right. Is this any better? Anything?
I still can't hear you.
Here?
I can hear you.
I don't. All right, we'll just go with it. It's being weird today. But so we got somebody in chat. We got Coach in here. What's going on? Freddie, what's up? Got Glick James. What's going on?
Yeah, that's my boy right there. Pretty cool guy.
Okay.
What's going on, Jake? Or not Jake, James. Sorry, too many J's in there. Jordan, Jake, James.
It's crazy.
Okay. Everybody says they can hear Jake. For some reason, I can't. And
But can you hear me, Kyle?
yeah, I can hear you. That's the weird thing. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, my boy Aaron Lee joined. What's up, Aaron, man? My boy from 2K.
Okay. Yeah, I see him in here. What's up?
My 2K
So, like I
squad.
said, yeah. Okay. Well, always welcome in the new viewers. It's all good. So, like I said, literally while the intro was going on, we got breaking news that Justin Herbert has signed a major deal.
Oh, Herbert?
And-
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
catch that.
Yeah, man.
I was saying, literally during the intro, that's what came across.
During the intro. Got you,
Yes.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was not prepared to talk about Justin Herbert. But it's kind of been a big day for big money being spent.
$262 million?
Hey man,
Yeah, man.
So is
It's
that
big money.
Does that surpass Hurst and Lamar? Obviously.
but that's kind of how it goes, though.
No, I was just wondering. I was
Yeah,
just curious. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
just the highest paid
the
player
next
is the
guy.
guy who's gotten the newest contract.
They're
I mean,
just
that's
gonna
just
get
how
more
it
and
goes.
more.
Yep.
That's why I'm glad we paid Lamar and Hurst got his money now, because like it's gonna go up and go up. Now is Burrow gonna be next?
Oh,
Trevor Lawrence gonna be
I
next?
think yeah, it's got to be Burrow, Lawrence. Well, those probably the two next
Yeah,
big
Freddie.
ones.
People got paid today, man. That's Diggs got paid. Like Herbert got paid.
And
Who else got paid? Oh,
Zach-
I mean,
Saquon Barkley. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just been the day to get paid.
Do you see a chatter, a Facebook user? I don't know who. It doesn't have the name. It says Mbappe got about to get paid.
I mean, Saudi Arabia is trying to get him. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
We'll see.
Oh,
Hey, can you hear me now, Kyle? Anything change?
I can hear you now.
Awesome. Cool.
So
we're
we're
good to
good.
go. Let's do it.
All right. Just a little technical things. We're working through it. I mean, we got too many comments here, so hold on. Let's just get into some
Glick
of
James.
these.
We will definitely get to that topic, Glick James, my brother.
Look, I see it. I see what Glick James said. I feel like people want me to do a heel turn on here, but we'll get into that, like George said. Makes you wonder with all these young players. Okay, so he's talking Bronny James, which I mean, I didn't even bring that up, but we could start there. Look, we're obviously not going to talk too much about it because we don't know everything. just getting updates piece by piece. But yes, I guess we could start off with, prayers out to LeBron family with the news of Bronny James, cardiac arrest at USC. It seems like he's out of ICU now, and all we can hope is that this is the road to recovery for him, and he'll be healthy and get back to living his life. Because look, there's plenty of people who may not like LeBron or whatever. That doesn't matter in stories like this. We're dealing with his son, and you definitely have to feel for him and what he's going through right now, and the family as well. So, I mean, if there's anything you guys want to add on to that, because like I said, nothing much really to say because, LeBron did say, respect the family and all that. So obviously, no need to speculate on anything or anything like that. But,
I'm gonna do just that. You kind of respect the family, like LeBron says. I mean, hopefully he's doing well. I think he got it happened during a workout.
Yeah, I think they were like prepping for something in Greece or something like that.
Yeah, it's wait, we said Greece.
That's what I thought I read. Like it was some type of I don't know. It was something with some like exhibition or something that he was kind of practicing for.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just add in here. We can move on. Like with Bronny, it's awful to see. You don't want to see anybody get have any kind of life altering experience like this, especially someone so young. So to speculate that it's a COVID shot or anything like that is just it's not the right moment for that. There can be discussions later, maybe, but for right now, just have to hope the best for all of for LeBron and for Bronny and their family. And that's it.
Exactly. So, all right. So we got Dylan coming on. Hold on.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Dylan.
What's up, Dylan?
What's up?
Once again, it's like the same thing. Hold on, Dylan. This has been StreamYard today.
Man, it's always
You're
me.
trying to hate on me.
I had to quit out. I had to quit out 3 times, man.
I did it on cheap seats too. It's just like
Dylan, say
always
something.
when I join. Oh, can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear him. So I guess he has to do what you did, Jake.
Ah, man.
So Dylan, try to back out and come back in. That's what we've been dealing with today. Freddie's saying, "Can I?" I mean, Freddie, yeah, you can come on. Yeah.
Oh man, not this again.
We'll make
Brace
sure
your-
if Freddie gets off the rails,
Brace yourselves. Brace
we'll
yourself.
boot him. I feel like he's, All right, so Facebook user, who is that?
If Freddie say, "I want to get heated about what we're talking about, Bronny James."
Kyle, just know that you can always
Let's
just
just-
mute him yourself if he gets too out of control here.
Exactly.
The what's that show, Around the Horn, where you just mute people when they have too much crap going on? Like, what this, Freddie, this is our show, man. Come on.
All right, Dylan.
Yes, no?
Yeah, I'm just.
I can hear him.
spinning wheel. I can't. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so I guess while Freddie's trying to come on here, but yeah, so that's all. Kind of leave the Bronny stuff at. Prayers to the family and hope he gets better. But as Jordan mentioned, I mean, you can go ahead and give those numbers again for Justin Herbert. It was what, 5 years?
Like 5-year, 262, I think.
I mean, look, for a guy who, with all the promise in the world, up and coming, of course, but hasn't necessarily had all the success yet in his career. Yeah. So do you guys think it's a good deal for the Chargers, or you think in a couple of years we might look at it as being overpaid and not really worth it?
I don't know. I think I have to see like maybe a couple years into his new deal. I mean, I like Herbert. He's nice. I think that I can't say he got overpaid. I can't say that yet, but he did. I mean, like Glick just said, it's a good deal. Obviously that's their franchise player. But as far, I mean, he can't win in big games. We saw the Jaguars beat him, came back in the playoffs. Dylan, you look like I'm crazy.
Now, you know what quarterback who doesn't play good in big games that just got a lot of money as well too?
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying
Jackson.
that was a terrible playoff loss and comeback. Like You had a 27-point lead, and you just blew it. I mean, but it's a good deal. I think it's a good deal, but it's too early for me to answer the question AZ got overpaid for. I think I got to see a couple years into his new deal to see like if it's, and plus he has he has Quentin Johnson, the rookie raw receiver, so maybe he can work with him in a couple years. So, yeah, I'm excited, but definitely it's worth it. I think. I mean, obviously, Rod, yeah, Oddly is better than Lamar Jackson. It's better than Hurts too. Like,
Well, he thought the contract's better.
but wasn't Hurts' contract like I don't know.
Hey,
Here
Freddie.
comes Freddie.
What's up, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
We're
Doing
good. How are
good,
you,
Freddie.
boss man?
Oh man, I'm wonderful.
Oh no, yeah, I agree. He's a top 10 quarterback, I believe. He's definitely that's not arguable. I think I'm echoing by somebody. I don't know if it's Freddie or
I don't
not
know.
anymore.
Okay.
Anyways, if we're going more to the question of the contract for Justin Herbert, it's the going rate for a quarterback. You have a good young quarterback who's your
Agreed.
franchise star. You could debate where he is. For me, he's a top 10 quarterback. He probably goes in there, but like 6 to 7 as far as the talent goes for quarterback. And you just have to pay him. I think he's 24, 25 years old. So he's super young, especially in this day and age for quarterbacks. He's put up really good numbers year in and year out the years he's been in the league. We do have that bad playoff loss, but he also doesn't have great coaching. He's had bad defense. He hasn't exactly had a great offensive coordinator. That's not changed with name just left me, the guy from Dallas, the offensive coordinator. So things
Kellen
are looking
Moore.
better for him. Yep, Kellen Moore. I always forget his name and I hate it because I really like the dude. I think it's a good deal. And the only concern that I have with Justin Herbert is if you look at his numbers and you look at his games to games, there's never been a big jump in production. We saw that with a lot of the other dudes with the young quarterbacks. They make a big jump, and he's kind of just been the same player the whole 3 years he's been there. Now that same player has been really good, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's the going rate for a quarterback, and it's better to, if Justin Herbert's your guy and the Chargers know he's their guy, you pay him early instead of delaying it because it's just going to cost you more money down the line. So that's what happened with Lamar. That's what happened with Dak Prescott. They kept kicking the can and it cost them more money down the road because salaries are just going to get higher and higher.
Hey, Kyle, I want to make a statement
Anybody
real
else
quick.
Want to chime in?
Yo, Kyle, can I make a statement real quick?
I don't think
Y'all hear me?
I mean, I can hear you, Freddie.
we can hear you.
I can't hear Freddie and Dylan.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure it out on my end.
Make your statement, Freddie.
Okay.
We'll let you make your statement.
Well,
Yeah, we can hear you.
I want to make a statement. I just find it crazy that the Chargers, they believe in their quarterback. I haven't heard of no holdout. I haven't heard of no, hey, I want to be traded or I want my bag. But it's funny. that
Are you
there's a
going?
quarterback
Are you going somewhere with this,
in
Freddie?
Baltimore?
Oh my
Baltimore,
God.
All right, Freddie, I'm
that
out
he
of here.
that he had to fight for his contract.
Man, you
Jake
put my
and
damn
Dylan,
headphones,
what does
man.
that tell you? What does that tell you? I mean, it tells you that one team believe.
You believe him. You sign him.
Yeah.
I'll
obviously
cut you
he's
off
the
for
guy.
like a quick second, Freddie. Let you continue your thing there.
Oh man,
Patrick
I knew
Mahomes, there was no delay in paying him. When Jalen Hurts, there was no delay paying him. Justin Herbert, we saw. Joe Burrow, there's not going to, Cincinnati's going to pay. Those guys, they believe him. They're like, this is our dude. We're paying him. Full trust.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
you can continue with your thing.
Hey,
Full
not
trust.
just that, not just them guys, even Daniel Jones, of all people. Daniel Jones.
I mean, he got
So-
paid, but it's not like they necessarily believed in him. They
He's
declined
going
his
to rush for
option.
1,400 yards.
Hey, but all I'm saying is, Big J, Jordan man. One man had to fight for it. One man had to fight for it. Can you tell me why?
So like I find about Lamar, right? Because he doesn't have to hate. He didn't have an agent.
That's not just the reason why. I don't believe so.
Maybe he was
That's part of it.
overvaluing himself.
Yeah. And also, I believe that the Ravens is afraid of a guy that is as mobile as he is. Because let's just be honest, there's only been a few quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson that is mobile like him, and we've seen the last couple of years he's not as durable anymore. That he's shown that he cannot withstand a full season.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, the deal got done. I'm happy. 5-year deal, 180 million. I mean, I can't let Freddie be on here and not talk about Saquon Barkley, man, because he got a 1-year rental.
Hey, if you ask me, the Giants are smart. You mean to tell me that's we offered him what, 13 million and he took less?
Yeah,
Saquon Barkley is the biggest loser, not the Giants.
And Christopher, I mean, got Glick James in here. He said that Lamar didn't have an agent. Christopher said that Lamar was fighting because he was always hurt and did not want a fully guaranteed deal. And the agent didn't help either. But you gotta give his mom credit. I mean, she stick through it. She got the deal done.
I'd give Hurts credit for that one.
Yeah,
but still, I mean, getting a deal is hard with no agent, with no real agent, you know.
Yeah, and whose fault is that though? Lamar chose not to have an agent.
That's smart.
Lamar's not smart.
How is it smart? How is that smart? He could have got paid ages ago.
Boy, I mean, he got the money he wanted.
Yeah, but after how long? He almost got traded. He had all this drama.
He
get an
agent.
agent.
I knew he was sticking with the Ravens, man. I knew.
Hey, Jake, I'm gonna tell you.
That's because you couldn't live with the fact him being off the Ravens. What?
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake.
I mean, every team dropped out. Falcons, Commanders.
Hey, Jake.
Why is that?
Dylan and Kyle can verify this. Jordan was so scared that he was shaking in his boots. Every time there was some type of breaking news about Lamar, oh my God, did he get traded? Oh my God, did he get traded? He was so scared.
He would see Lamar post himself in a Raven shirt and be like, he's coming back. Thank God. Thank the Lord.
Oh my God, man.
And it's I bet that's 90% of his wardrobe.
Hey, Jordan was just like that one dude that lost his long girlfriend. They've been dating for a long time that he loves so much. And then they break up and then they finally get back together. That was Jordan with Lamar.
Oh my God, man.
This is great. This is great.
But no, I mean, Herbert got. I mean, so Freddie, do you think that Herbert deserves that $262 million, or do you think he was going to try to get paid because they were saying Burrows was next?
No, Burrow is going to be the highest paid quarterback.
Yeah,
no doubt about that.
Burrow will get his money.
And I believe the report broke yesterday that they're waiting. Them two are waiting to which one to go first. Joe Burrow want to be last because whatever Herbert get, he wants to go. He wants to stomp that. But if we're being honest, hey, my dude in the comments, I appreciate the love, my brother. I appreciate it. I try to.
Hey, you got to look at that on here. Oh, you go ahead, Freddie. Go ahead.
I come on here and let things straight. But what I was saying is Herbert is young. He's talented. He has the skill. There's no doubt about it. When we talk about young elite quarterbacks, Justin Herbert is in that conversation. And let's just be honest. The Chargers cut him today. They're screwed. They have nobody after that.
I don't know who their backup is. I don't know.
It doesn't matter who their backup is.
No, I'm just saying, if he goes down with an injury, then I don't know who's going to be their backup or whatever. You know,
that's for all 32 teams. That's for all 32 teams.
I mean, we got Huntley, right?
Everyone can have a Pro Bowl.
Full QB, baby. Nah, I'm just trolling y'all. But
I don't know, man.
Jordan, everything that you say is a troll. You troll everything you say, bro.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the next QB to get his money. I mean, that's just the way the market is. Especially with the new TV deal coming in, that's gonna be even more money. And I think Lamar's doing it the right way. I mean, he's still getting the money on the field. Then he's getting endorsements off the field. I think it's with Oakley. I think so. The money's gonna come
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, I'm just saying, it's more routes to get money off the field.
You need to hit a Super Bowl too.
Yeah. The reason he didn't get that contract isn't just that Baltimore didn't believe in him for whatever reason,
They
whether
do.
it's right or wrong. Baltimore didn't believe him. And look, Jordan, I'm not trying to diss on Lamar. I would trade your quarterback situation for my quarterback
Oh
situation.
no, I have a different sweatshirt, man. I got my show. I don't have the Duke one on. That's what John was talking about.
Who's your team again, Jake?
The Saints. So I would trade Derek Carr for Lamar Jackson in a heartbeat.
I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't.
I have very little faith in Derek Carr. What I'm saying, though, with talking about Lamar is actions speak louder than words. We've seen every other team with their young guy comes due. There's only been a handful the teams that have not paid their due. Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson.
Funny, man.
And those guys, they dragged it out, they waited, and everyone else they paid their guy when his due. Was no question. No question. Even for Jalen Hurts, who's had a relatively short level of success, they're like, no, he's our guy. We're paying him. Like, we're not having any of this drama. But yeah, so that's the thing, is that Baltimore just didn't believe in Lamar Jackson, whether it's right or wrong. They just didn't believe in him.
I would take Derek Carr over Lamar.
We'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm still high on Lamar. I still like Lamar quite a bit.
I believe he's a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
Who? Derek Carr?
Derek Carr, yes.
Oh,
man.
You are high, man.
Then maybe a better passer.
You high up.
He is a better passer. He is a better passer of football.
But I take Lamar. I take Lamar over Geno. No offense, I talk a lot of crap on Lamar, but I take Lamar over Geno.
I'm not sure
Lamar's legs are scary.
Yeah, Freddie said he wants the heat, man. He wants to get heated today. So he's trolling.
I'm just saying, like, if I need a quarterback, if
Daniel Jones over Lamar, Daniel Jones, who you picking?
Daniel Jones.
Oh, come on, Freddie.
What are we talking about here, y'all?
Come on, Freddie.
Just listen. Okay, I'm gonna break it down. Okay, this is Uncle Frey. Since my dude called me like Shannon Sharp on a podcast.
Frey.
Uncle
I like that. That's your nickname now.
That's my homie, man, not yours, man. That's like,
hey, my homie, your homie, my homie. Now I just stole your homie. Hey, Jordan's homie had me as a friend. You my new homie.
Oh my God.
Listen, what I'm saying is, Daniel Jones just a good runner as Lamar Jackson.
No, he's not.
Just as a good runner as Lamar Jackson.
bro. All right, yo.
Hold on. Daniel Jones is a better passer of the football.
TikTok worthy right here, baby.
Lamar have had better talent. That's why you can say, "Oh, he's got the MVP, got this, got that." He's been in a system that is ran for him. But Daniel Jones
Jordan,
is clearly the better
someone.
quarterback than Lamar.
Look how many touchdowns Lamar Jackson got last year, even being injured, and then like even passing. Because didn't Daniel Jones get like just 15?
He got 15 passing touchdowns. It was pretty bad.
Who, Daniel Jones or
Daniel Jones?
We're saying this guy's better than Lamar.
Yeah,
I know people who think Lamar's arguably still a top 5 quarterback.
Okay, Dylan,
that's not a crazy argument.
he's top
Dylan,
7, top 5?
Dylan, can I ask you a question since you like to
Go ahead.
ask a lot of people questions?
Go ahead.
Who took their team further last year?
Saquon Barkley.
No, was it Lamar or Daniel Jones? Who team went further?
I mean,
Okay,
I guess.
My point exactly.
I guess. You mean you play in a weaker? That's not really a great comparison. You play in the NFC. I mean,
That is
which is weaker
no.
by far.
No,
By far.
no,
You played Minnesota,
no.
who not anybody believed in to begin with.
Is this?
I mean,
I don't know who that
Like,
is.
yeah, you had a decent
Who's
record.
Facebook
but-
user? My God.
Yeah.
If you not old enough to show me who
I'm
you
trying to
are,
find it.
come at me.
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah. I think that's StreamYard, man. That's not nothing we can
Yeah.
deal with.
Hey, I just want to say this. If we're talking about passing touchdowns, I just looked up Lamar Jackson. He had 17 passing touchdowns last year.
And he didn't.
So it's
and
not
he
like he
didn't
was-
play.
It's not like
he
he
didn't
was.
played full season.
He played 12 games, but I'm saying
Yeah,
like
Freddie,
it's not like he threw.
get outta
for-
here,
It's
get outta
because he's a
here,
big.
man.
It's because he's a loser. That's why he didn't play. He was butthurt that he didn't get a contract and he
Bro,
sold out on his
bro.
teammates.
Take Saquon Barkley off the team. Your team is butt.
Jordan,
man.
one thing I can say about my quarterback on the contract year, he didn't care about none of that nonsense. He was all about the team. He's a better
And the
leader than
Giants
Lamar.
paid Saquon-
Lamar sold on
Okay.
on his teammates.
But the Giants paid
now
Daniel
that's
Jones
not
over
that's not a
Mark.
wild argument. Now, if we're saying Daniel Jones was more there for his team and arguably could be a better leader in that sense, okay,
I'll listen to that.
I'll listen to that. But a better quarterback,
I don't know. Hey, Freddie, I got a question.
maybe leadership wise, talent wise, no.
Do you still think your boy Daniel Jones is going to rush for 1,400 yards this season?
You know, I was going to go up to 1,700, knowing that
Jesus.
Saquon wasn't coming back, but I'm still around that those numbers 14, 15. Yeah.
Yeah. What about the betting odds are on that?
Yeah, you
High.
should put a bet on that, man. If you're that confident, you'll be a rich man.
I'm very high on that. I really want to know who this Facebook unit telling me.
No, it's I
Facebook
think
unit
it's
telling me.
I saw it Josh Bailey, I think.
Oh, that's all.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna tell you his situation. He's hurt. That bad
I'm
man is
trying to
out
figure out
of
the sound
Green
stuff on
Bay.
my end. I don't know.
Yeah, he has no quarterback. He gotta stick with the dude by the name of who is his quarterback again? Jordan Love. Please get out of here.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely Lamar this year has no excuses. He has the weapons. It's about staying healthy. Bateman.
Hold on, Joe. I want to give one of our viewers some love. Steven, thank you for tuning to the show. We appreciate it. Much love to you. I definitely love this comment. Hey,
Yeah, that's true. It's facts. It's facts.
So
Yeah,
what
great.
do you-
I'm just
What's gonna happen, Jordan?
Your new homie thinks Daniel's gonna run for 1,400 yards. Like that's crazy.
so what are
That's
you going to
your new
say,
homie.
Jordan, if Lamar starts playing bad? If they lose, they win 8 games.
Has he played bad prior to getting hurt?
He's had some rough games. What are you going to say if he does bad in the playoffs? What's going to be your excuses then?
Maybe next year.
Just like Keith says. I mean, it's every given Sunday, you know. So
no, it's not
For
every
every
given
given.
Sunday. No, I guarantee you that Patrick Mahomes, when he examines the beginning of the season, that he expects to be in the playoffs. He expects to have a good season.
I mean, I
Tom
said
Brady,
this-
same way.
I
So you don't feel confident in your quarterback anymore?
No, I do. I do. Of course.
So stop tap dancing like Michael Jackson then.
Who?
Stop
Michael
tap dancing like Michael Jackson then.
Oh, yeah, all I heard was Jackson. I was like, who? But no, like I think it was on the Big Three last week. I said that all teams in that division can make the playoffs in the AFC North.
Hey, Rod said Justin Herbert gets $33 million in guaranteed money more than Lamar, which he should. He's a better quarterback than Lamar. Like that's
And
facts.
also, the other
Yeah.
thing too with that, it's over 5 years, so it's like just over $6 million, something like that. The guaranteed money is pretty much the same, anyways.
How much did Daniel Jones get? Like 40-something million a year?
Yeah.
I think he got
160.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Elite.
oh man.
Cowboys, Eagles,
right?
watch out.
Oh
For who? Sterling Shepard? Nah, that's my boy.
Hey,
Wan'Dale
Darren
Robinson?
Waller.
Oh, you
Saquon
mean all those guys who
Barkley.
just got put on the pup list?
I cannot see. I'm a prophet, right? I can predict the future, right? The Giants can
He's lying.
franchise
We
tag
don't
Barkley.
we don't sell
You're
truths.
cutting me off. You're cutting me off, Dylan. I don't like that. Meet yourself.
You cut everybody off, Jordan. What are you talking about?
Can I not?
Exactly.
Can I not speak, please? Like, I know I stutter on here.
All I'm
but
saying
goddamn.
is I'll be talking to you directly, and then you'll just be like, "Oh, I'm talking to you directly." Like, "Oh, here's my sweatshirt." I'm like, "Jordan, I'm talking to you specifically."
Because John in the comments was like,
It doesn't matter. You can wait 2 seconds for me to finish my point.
All right, Vic, but please, all right. So, like, he's this on a 1-year deal, Saquon Barkley. The Giants are probably going to franchise tag him again, and we're going to go through this whole fiasco next year. And this year, this time might not be the same way. He might go to another team next year. I think that, you know.
He can if he's franchise tag. It's all in the Giants' hands. I mean, let's talk about the Saquon Barkley thing.
Hey,
Like-
why not? Why not?
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I would love for Saquon to get paid. I want everybody to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just be honest. I mean, come on, y'all. I see everybody talk about, oh, it's not fair. It's not fair. It is fair. What if we all know that Saquon Barkley is one of the most talented running backs in the game.
Yeah,
One
hands
of
down.
the biggest, one of the strongest calves. I mean, one of the most. He's a traditional back.
Right.
He had one good season in the league his first year. Then after that, he's been injury prone. I mean, this past year was the first time that he's been most durable since he came in the league. Let's just be honest.
Right, we all know that. So that's no surprise.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I'm the Giants, we offered you $13 million, and you decline it. You decline it.
Mhm.
And then now you're sitting at $11 million. Who looking crazy now? And my buddy, you was my friend, you was my brother. You was my friend, and you was my brother. You was my man. But to say that Saquon Barkley is not top 10 in today's game, that's just crazy. Name me 10. You know what, matter of fact, Jordan, send him a link to come on this StreamYard. I want him to tell me 10 running backs.
If you want me to, I can send
Saquon
him a
Barkley.
link.
That's what I just said. Get him on here.
Also, I'm just gonna say,
Get him on here. He might be.
I don't
but I will
appreciate
say,
being called Skip because I don't think a whole lot of people like Skip Bayless. And if I could take his
and
page,
I will say
sure,
this.
but I don't know about
and I
that.
will say this. And I will say this. He won't. He won't come on the
respect your
StreamYard.
colleagues.
He won't come on the StreamYard because most of them are scared when I'm on here.
I'm not. No one's scared of you, Freddie, man.
Jordan, you scared of me. You've been ducking me for how long? Get out of here.
Hey, man. I mean, you're my Lakers friend, man. You lucky we're Lakers fans, man. So.
Hey, how do you say your friend's name?
I think his name is James. But it's Glick James. Glick James, I think. I don't know, Kyle. I can't copy the stream link. I don't know if I put him in my group chat. Our group chat. So.
Oh, what were you trying to do?
Just send him the stream link to Glick. He said he wants. He said, "Bring me on."
I got it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, that would just be adding somebody else, so I probably won't be able to hear.
We'll see.
Poor Kyle. He's having so much audio issues over there.
And we're
Kyle,
having
man,
like this.
can
We're
hear
having like a freaking first take debate here, and Kyle's just like, I wish I
Kyle, let
could
me.
hear
Wait, can you not hear
everybody.
us?
No, I can
Hi.
hear you and Jake, and I'm trying to figure out why I can't
You
hear
hear me
Freddie
and
and Dylan.
So all this time you can hear Freddie this whole time going off on for some nonsense.
I don't know if it's nonsense. I mean, some of it might be.
No, I'm joking, Freddie.
There you go. What's your friend's name, Jordan? Glick?
Glick. I don't know if this is his real name, but on Facebook it's Glick James.
Okay, I'm just calling him James.
Yeah, James.
James, I just sent you the link. I just sent you the link. If you ain't scared, come on, because
Like,
I
almost
love
think
smoke
need
from
to back
everybody.
out, but that might mess up the whole thing.
Hey, I'm gonna reset mine because since Kyle can't hear me, I need to hear.
I've
Kyle.
done it multiple times and nothing's
Oh.
got through yet. So I don't
I
know.
can hear Kyle.
why.
I can hear Kyle. I can hear.
Yeah,
I can
we-
hear
Yeah, I
we
can hear
can
Kyle
everybody.
just fine as well too. It's weird.
Oh, Steve Ross can come on, man.
Anyway,
Steve Ross.
Okay, so there goes Freddie.
we could just get. I think it's going to come back on. We could talk more about Herbert. He's the guy that should get all the praise. We don't need to be talking about Jordan's team every single time anything happens for any other quarterback. We end up talking about Lamar. Justin Herbert's a dude. He
Herbert,
deserves.
man. It's all Herbert, and then it's Lamar.
You're the one that brings up Lamar, man. Come
Every
on.
time.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Kyle?
Herbert's the dude. He's 24, 25. He's a leader of the team. He's got great talent. Everyone up the Chargers. They don't love their head coach, and I don't love their division because you have to go up against Patrick Mahomes. Other than that, like, it's a no-brainer. The Chargers believed in their quarterback, and they re-signed him as soon as they possibly could.
I just read he's getting $100 million in 2025.
Holy
Yeah, like that tops the
Alvin,
previous
hold
high
on.
of 80
Isn't
million.
Alvin Kamara in jail? Is he in jail?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
No, he's
No.
not in jail.
No,
Oh,
he pled no
wow.
contest.
I'm just saying. I knew he was in some kind of legal trouble.
Yeah, we thought he was going to get suspended, but I'm not sure.
I thought
what
he was going to
happened.
get suspended.
Just let you know that Derrick Henry's done. He's cooked. There's a reason why Dalvin Cook hasn't got a job, even though we know we're hearing about Buffalo. Miles
Don't let-
Sanders, that's
Don't
laughable.
let Jory hear that about Derek.
Aaron Jones, that's laughable. Yeah, your list is funny. And Joshua, I don't run from nobody. So don't talk about don't be scared to come on the show tonight. I don't run from nobody. I make the people run from me.
I don't think Derrick Henry's washed yet. I want to see what he can do. He had a nasty injury. He's built differently. I think he'll be fine. Where are the Zeke fans at? I don't think there's any Zeke fans here.
I haven't heard
He's
one
still
rumor
free
about
agent.
Zeke Elliott.
He's
I
not
see
going
your
anywhere.
boy. I see your boy James haven't hopped on yet. Jordan.
James, are you coming on, man? You say you want to come on, brother?
No, he's scared.
About Zeke to Minnesota. There you go.
Yeah, I forgot about J.K. Dobbins too. Brother
Oh,
Ryan.
Get
He's
out
not
of here
top
with
10.
that.
Why
Get
do
outta
you
here
keep
with
saying
that.
J.K. Dobbins like he's something? He's not.
Yo, James, bro, quit with the pause, man.
God.
Once again,
He-
we make a point to Jordan, and then he just blatantly ignores the point that we're making.
J.K.
Yeah.
Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins hasn't been top 10 in anything rushing related
I'm playing,
at all.
Man.
He's been
God.
top 10 in injuries
chill-
as a
chill
running
out.
back. That's it.
He say pause. I'm gonna make him stop.
No, like you know what he mean by pause. Like I'm coming, pause.
No, I'm gonna say stop. Yeah,
Yep. But as we're waiting for James to get on,
he's not coming
So-
on, Jordan.
I mean, don't poke the bear, man. Don't poke the bear, man. James, I don't. Like, this is his first show on, so I don't know.
AJ Dillon's top
He's
10
not even part of the
guys.
network yet.
AJ Dillon's top 10.
He might, oh, is that Josh Bailey still? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's second tier. Of course it is. Josh Bailey is a Green Bay Packer, dude. Of course, anything Green Bay Packer is going to be him.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
look at this. I'm so. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I'm very surprised.
My boy Click, man. How you doing, brother?
Hey, we in here, man. I had to prove Frey wrong. I'm going Frey.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna just
What's
tell
up,
you,
man? How
you
y'all
good
doing?
in Uncle Frey.
Good.
Hey, you good in my book, brother, because I've invited many people onto a show, and many of them ducked, many of them ran, many of them get scared. And one of them is your friend to my right, but it looked like to my left on the screen. Yeah, they called him the Big J. But
So you think?
I gotta ask you a
who
question,
do you-
James.
What's up?
Who's your top 10 running backs?
I posted it. Hold on, let me see. Let me. Make
No,
sure.
I need to hear. No. See, sometimes people get drunk, and when they
Yeah,
type,
no, I
they
had to
type
make sure
wrong.
what I wrote in the comments is okay. Josh Jacobs. So okay, when I stop me at who Saquon is better than. Okay,
Okay,
All right.
Josh Jacobs.
Stop.
stop.
What? What?
Yeah. Yeah, just because he led the league in rushing,
Led the
1
what?
year, doesn't make me think I would take
He's
Josh
led the
Jacobs
league in
over
rushing. How
Saquon.
did that not make him top 10?
Okay.
As a
Okay.
contract year.
He's
It's
top
also a
10.
contract year.
Okay.
We agree.
Okay.
He's top 10, brother.
He's top 10, but I would take
See,
Saquon.
See, you changed your word in there.
Okay.
He's top 10,
All right.
but we're talking about is he who you said stop me when I say somebody's better than Saquon Barkley, and we said stop. All right,
Nick Chubb.
continue. Stop.
Nick
I
Chubb,
take
wow.
Nick Chubb.
What
I take
is
Nick Chubb.
going
I'm
on
taking
here?
I'll
taking
take-
Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
I'm taking Nick Chubb.
Freddie,
I think he's the best running back
I'm
in the
taking
league.
Chubb. I'm taking
I
Chubb.
think Nick Chubb's the best running back in the league. So
Nick
I'm
Chubb is
taking
the
Nick
best
Chubb.
running back in the league.
Okay, I'll give you Nick Chubb. Okay, let's keep going.
C-Mac.
Stop.
Christian McCaffrey.
I like you, Freddie. He's a troll. He's a master troll.
I'm not a troll. I'm being honest.
I'll take Devin Cook over Saquon Barkley any day.
Oh,
You're
that's
taking
Devin
Saquon
Cook.
Barkley over C-Mac.
Oh no.
I'm taking C-Mac.
Bro, Christian McCaffrey is
Jake, you're
good,
man.
You muted Jake.
but
Thanks.
let's not act like his career was almost over before he got traded to San Francisco.
It was, and I'm a Carolina fan, and
Oh, okay. So Saquon, nobody ever questioned Saquon Barkley's career. So let's keep going.
okay. Who else did I say? Aaron Jones. That's
Oh,
just
Man,
my
this is
opinion.
the most fraudulent
No.
list I've ever heard.
Nope.
Aaron Jones over Saquon Barkley.
That's
Aaron-
that's
Aaron Rodgers made
I'm
that
taking
man
Saquon.
look good.
Yep.
I'm taking Saquon.
Aaron
Um,
Rodgers made that man look good.
He did though. He did. Joe Mixon.
Saquon.
Stop.
I like Mixon, but I agree with him. I like Mixon.
Oh my
But
goodness.
Saquon's a dude. Saquon's a special talent.
Mixon didn't even rush for 1,000 yards last season.
He didn't.
Preach.
You're right, Dylan.
You are definitely right, Dylan.
All right,
Okay.
keep going. So clearly he made the top 10. Clearly. 'Cause you had
Hey.
a couple fraudulent picks on your list.
Derrick Henry.
Stop.
I take
I'm
Derrick
taking Saquon Barkley.
I'd
Ladies
take
and
Derrick
gentlemen,
Henry.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Derrick Henry is cooked. He's done.
Oh,
He's
Jordan,
you
finished.
can't say that.
Completed.
Jordan,
They
you're-
say that
you're
every
the-
year, and then he rushes for
Jordan.
2,000 yards.
Hey, the days
That's
of
6'4",
Derrick Henry,
2,000 yard
100.
rusher cannot be watched.
he's washed. He's done.
I'm going to hold out and see what Derrick Henry can do. That injury
Take a
that he
Derrick Henry.
had.
Let's have
They
the
both
same
had-
conversation.
That foot injury is bad. Let's let it happen. Let's
They-
see what he can do
they-
this year before we call
They
it cooked.
both had injuries, so I mean,
Oh, look here the Tennessee Titan fan, Jory. Here she comes. You know what she doing? She prayed. She get on her knees right now saying, Father God, please don't let Freddie be right. Please let Derrick Henry still be that dude.
I'm worried Brady's going to get struck by lightning or something. Jeez.
Yeah. You know what, Freddie?
Oh, somebody said
I was gonna say-
DeAndre Swift from the Lions.
No.
Hey, brother.
No.
Hey, James.
The Eagles now.
Hold on, y'all. Listen.
Okay, so let me. I'm biased to up and coming running backs. I can say that.
Mhm.
Running backs who are progressing every year. They don't have the name. They don't have the big name as a Nick Chubb or, you know what I'm saying, a Saquon. But Swift definitely on the rise.
Lady, I'm James. I want to stop you real quick.
His team didn't even like him.
Hey, James, I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate the bravery. I appreciate you being confident in yourself, believing
Of
in
course.
yourself. But I've never met anybody that's just like Jordan until today.
Man.
I finally met somebody that's just like Jordan.
That's my man. That's my dog.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Jordan's like this. He'll say whatever's on his mind, whenever he wants, however he wants. That's Jordan. That's Big J.
But like
Jordan-
I said, that's my. So we have to. Are we basing this off of accolades?
Uh-oh. The audio's kind of muffled.
I'm sorry. Is it a little better now?
Yeah, that's
That's
better.
better now.
I
Yeah.
said, are we basing this off stats? Are we basing this off accolades? Are we basing this off rushing yards? Are we basing
All
this
of the above, really. It's just overall who you think is the best talent, you know? I guess accolades do have a little bit of input into it, but overall, a lot of these running backs don't have a lot of accolades.
How about this?
Even if you
Who
look
would
at
you
the
have on your
list.
team this next year? This upcoming season, who would you rather have on your team at running back? That's how I look at this list.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it.
Be
And
honest.
Saquon's super high on that list, man.
Saquon's probably like third or fourth, really.
Yeah, I mean, for me, he has to prove to me he can stay healthy for another year, full year again. So
So
can
James,
J.K.
I'm gonna ask you
Dobbins.
again. Is
All right,
so does
Saquon
Lamar.
Barkley? Is Saquon Barkley top 10? I want to ask it again. Hey, and just be honest, brother. Hey, I get Uncle Frey get things wrong all the time. Just be honest. I mean, don't be like Jordan.
Am I taking Saquon over any of those running backs on my list? Potentially Aaron Jones, Derrick Henry.
Potentially. Come on, man.
Aaron Jones is a dog, man. I feel like y'all not. You got to watch him.
Aaron Rodgers made him.
You're right. So if his productivity declines this year, then you would have a valid point.
It's not going to be if, it's going to.
But
Tremendously.
if it don't,
Tremendously.
Aaron Jones is going to be one of those running backs you see you just get randomly cut one season, I feel like,
It's going to be this
to
year.
save
Dylan.
money.
This
I-
will be the-
okay.
Hey,
well,
this will
They got A.J. Dillon.
Hey, Dylan,
Dillon.
I'm glad you said that. This will be the year that he get cut and he joins the Jets, and then you're right. He might still have an amazing season because he might go join that bad man in Aaron Rodgers.
He ain't a bad man anymore. Come on.
I think
I'll give Saquon honorable mentions.
Jake, he's the second best quarterback in the game today. What are you talking about?
Aaron,
Rookie of the year prediction. Rookie of the year prediction.
Wait, Freddie, what do you
Are
say?
you talking about Joe Burrow? or Jalen Hurts, because
Oh, he's
those
talking
are the
about
guys
Daniel
I have
Jones?
as the second best quarterback in the
Maybe
league.
Let
even
me
like
say
some Josh
this.
Allen.
Let me say
You know,
let
little
me
risky.
say let me say this for the people in the back that can't hear me. Aaron Rodgers.
Kyle.
Aaron bleeping Rodgers
Aaron Blickin Rodgers.
is the baddest man alive. And he would be number one, but the watered down version of him is number one in Patrick Mahomes. But
Watered-
Aaron Rodgers
Watered down.
is number two.
Dude has more Super Bowls than him,
Watered
and he's
down
watered
quarterback.
down.
Bro,
Yeah, I
you
feel
realize
like-
the team
I
that
feel like
Patrick
Pat
Hold on.
Mahomes is the only person I can say can maybe compete with Brady as far as rings. Like the pace-
Agreed.
The pace that he's on right now, he's probably the only one that I can see putting up a fight with Brady. He could, because he could easily have like 4 rings right now.
But let's just be
Right.
honest. Be
3,
honest,
4.
brother. Hey, James, be honest. That Patrick Mahomes have played with an all-time great team. Aaron Rodgers have not played with the talent. He have not had the coach that the watered-down version of him and Aaron Rodgers.
Outside of Travis Kelce, who is his best skill possession game?
Disagree. Yeah, I
Tyreek Hill.
disagree.
Aaron Rodgers-
this
I feel
past
like
year.
Aaron-
This past year. This past year.
Aaron Rodgers has had pieces. He just hasn't had the type of caliber of pieces
You-
that Pat
Devontae
Mahomes-
Adams. We want to talk about Devontae
I'm
Adams.
talking
like
about
he's some
career
scrub.
overall. I'm talking about career overall.
He's only been
Yeah.
in the league for like 5
think
years.
So,
What about
at
Andy
all.
Reid?
Like Tyreek Hill, like I guess that's a cool piece that he's had, but like I think overall, like Aaron Rodgers has had a lot of great pieces.
Yeah,
arguably
Aaron Rodgers.
even
Yeah,
better.
definitely. Aaron Rodgers has had, like I said, I feel like Aaron Rodgers hasn't had the type of caliber of pieces that Pat Mahomes has had. He's had good pieces, but he hasn't had a Travis.
But I'm
Kelce.
asking, have he
He
ever
hasn't
had a
Tyreek
player?
Hill.
Have he ever had a weapon that was just as good as Travis Kelce in his career?
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
he's good as
only-
Travis Kelce.
Wasn't Jimmy Graham the tight end for the Packers one time?
He was never
He sure
on.
was.
Bro, Jimmy Graham was never on
He should-
Travis Kelce level. Never.
No, but he was on the team though, and he was a good
But
tight
he's
end. when
never
left
been-
New Orleans.
He was a Travis
Now
Kelce
back
back
in
in
New
the day.
Orleans.
You know,
When
he was a
you can
tight
say,
end,
like,
wasn't a good target.
You can,
Okay,
but
hold
you
on,
can put
hold
up
on.
like. Now,
Wait,
I'm not
I-
saying these type of players are the same caliber, but you can say Jordy Nelson. You can say
Yeah, Jordy Nelson too. Yeah, that's Jordy
Randall
Nelson.
Cobb. You know what I'm saying? Like these are
A
guys.
prime Randall
So
Cobb.
what? So what about his defense?
Let me just chime in here. As a Saints fan, Jimmy Graham was a complete stud with Drew Brees. He leaves, he falls off in Seattle, falls off in Green Bay. Just saying, he went to other great quarterbacks who couldn't get it done. We want to bring Drew Brees in these things? No, because it's not factual. Aaron Rodgers has been to 1 Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes has been to 3. He's won 2, and he's been
Less time.
in less time. How is this an argument?
He's
He's
scared.
better now than Aaron Rodgers
Cal-
is now.
Like I know some people will hate
What's
this,
up, Freddie?
but if you have a Hall of Fame,
They
I
can't
would
hear all
take
of us?
Patrick. I think Patrick Mahomes would get into the Hall of Fame faster than Aaron Rodgers if they retired right now.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Patrick
I
Mahomes
would
could
say-
retire today and be in the Hall of Fame in 5 years when his eligibility is
Hold
up.
on, gentlemen. Hold on, gentlemen.
I
Both
feel
of them-
like he
both
would
of
get
them
more
could.
votes than Aaron Rodgers would, and he
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
Hold on, gentlemen. This was not on the agenda. We just hold it down until the wonderful Kyle come back. He's back. Kyle,
appreciate
control
that,
these
man.
guys before I have to set this whole panel.
I
straight.
mean, James.
based,
I mean, I know.
based off of the reactions from Jordan and Jake, seemed like you the one I need to control, Freddie.
I don't see
Oh.
how.
Yo, Kyle. I mean, I know it's not in the agenda, but I mean, James, you can stay on here, man, because he's an NBA guy, and I know he's not part of the network, but he's cool, man.
Oh yeah, you know I love talking sports. I love a good debate. I appreciate you
bro.
guys letting me get a space on here.
I'm waiting
But
on
I'll
the
just
debate.
also
to
just
start.
say this, because if we talking about Aaron Rodgers, I know everybody want to talk about that bad man. Look, the dude's just been trashing the playoffs. There, I said it, Freddie. I know it's gonna hurt you, but for all of the accolades and everything, he's won MVPs.
Oh, Kyle, you got it mad, man.
I'm gonna need to see some Super Bowls behind that. You
took
have
off the
won
glasses.
15 years ago, but we're supposed to sit here and act like you
And
on
he's got
Tom
he got
Brady's
he,
level
he has
and all that.
he has
So
he has a passing yards. He has passing yards. Like a few passing yards. You know, like leaders. I think he has like 2.
I mean, that'll look good on his
Okay, I didn't had
Wikipedia
enough.
page, but
Yeah. On a,
Okay, I
on a
didn't have
Sports
enough.
Pro reference,
Freddie took off
like
the
who
glasses.
cares?
Uh-oh.
Right.
Hold on, gentlemen. Let me take you guys to school here.
Okay.
Aaron
All right,
Rodgers is
Fred.
bad.
Fred.
This is preschool.
Get your where your black
And
belt
most
to
of those
on
time,
here.
him being in the playoffs. Most of the time, him in the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
his defense let him down many of times. There have been many of times his
There's
defense
been
came
plenty
up
of times
short.
his offense let him down. How about the NFC Championship game where Brady had 3 interceptions and Aaron Rodgers couldn't do anything with them? How about the one against the
he coulda
Niners
walked-
when the Niners weren't even that
That
good
was
and he couldn't even score
that
against
was-
them?
How about the Seattle one where they lost, where they were literally up 23 to what, nothing?
Hold on, gentlemen.
And then
Hold on,
lost?
Dylan, hold on. We can't see. I don't know how y'all read y'all books, but I don't go into the back of the book first. I
You
go
don't
into
read
the
them
beginning
upside
of the
down,
book
turned
first.
around,
So let's
like-
go into the beginning. Let's
We
start
read,
from
we
the
read left to
beginning.
right, not right to left.
Well, that's how y'all reading it. Oh, well, I'm reading from the
Okay.
beginning. I'm reading
All right,
the
all
title.
right, Freddie.
I'm reading the table of context. I'm reading.
Oh my!
Yeah.
All right, get to the
If
point.
So,
we
we're
talk about
going to
it,
start how he was
everybody
on the
down.
bench.
Get to the
Freddie, are we
point.
going to start where he was on the bench for 3 years? Is that where you want to start with this argument on why he's so good?
Well, no, I'm talking about when he was that bad man, where he was just slinging the football. He's the most accurate passer of the football. He was the best quarterback in that time. But there's been
Drew
many
Brees
times
is
he
the
would
most
put up
accurate
30
quarterback
points
of
a
all
game.
time.
No,
Drew Brees
he's
is
not.
the
He's
most
not more
accurate
accurate than
quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers.
Look
No.
at the stats.
No, he's-
Look
no.
at the stats.
No, he's
the
not.
completion
Whoa, 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 whoa.
percentage.
Yeah.
That's
We're
lies.
talking
That's
about
lies.
a league that's catered to quarterbacks, and this dude is that good, but can only make 1 Super Bowl. Like, I'd give it to you if he made a couple and lost. some
Okay, so
close
let's
games.
let's have this conversation. Let's have this I'm sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean to
No,
cut
you
you
good.
off.
You good. You good.
Okay, so and this is sports all around because I feel like a lot of the debates. Do we equate greatness with winning?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
everyone
you
is
have
so
part of
fortunate
it
to
matters.
go-
you have greats
Yeah.
that haven't won at the highest level. You have your, as far as NBA, you have your Al Iversons, you have your Melos, you have your who else? You know, you
Why
can
are
you have
naming
your,
the
guys like
losers?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
right. What?
Those guys are losers.
Camelo. Oh my God. Allen Iverson.
He's a loser. A loser.
Why is he a loser? Why are they losers?
What have he
Because
won?
To Freddie, they haven't won anything. But
That's
we're
like
supposed
saying
to
James Harden
we're
is a
supposed to
winner.
rate up the dude who won 13, 14
That's
years
like
ago and supposed to
saying
act like
James Harden
he's
is a winner.
still great.
So
Gentlemen,
I mean, would Aaron Rodgers would technically be a loser on who would have more Super Bowl rings between Patrick Mahomes and Aaron
That's what I'm
Rodgers?
saying.
No.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm exactly. So if you compare
Okay,
Aaron
so-
Rodgers to Pat Mahomes, it's Aaron Rodgers.
okay, so let me answer the question. You asked the question, let me answer the question. No, what that means is that the Kansas City Chiefs have done a better job by putting some pieces around Patrick Mahomes than the Green Bay Packers did.
And so we're back at square
Aaron
one where
Rodgers.
we're arguing that
okay. The original question: do you equate greatness with winning?
It has a part of it, yes.
For you to be great, do you have to win at the highest level?
I don't think
He's
so.
Yes.
great.
Yes.
I don't
Aaron
think
Rodgers has done it
Well, of
once.
course, Jordan's
Absolutely,
going to
yes.
say that because Lamar hasn't won a Super Bowl yet.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, WAP mixed, or I'm sorry, I didn't mean you say
Oh
your
no, you good.
big WAP, yo. Nah. So I mean, no, I see where you're coming from, WAP, because like there's great players that haven't won anything. I mean, in all sports.
They're losers. That's fact. They're losers.
But here's my thing though. Like, there's players who lose when they get to the big game or whatever. They're seen as, great players. But for Aaron Rodgers, who people try to argue is the greatest quarterback they've ever seen, I can't see that. One Super Bowl appearance when you've been in a division that hasn't even been that good your whole time being there. You were in the NFC, where if you look at most years in the NFC, who were the really great teams during Aaron Rodgers' time in Green Bay in the NFC that you would say kept him from winning more than one Super
You had
Bowl?
you had that you had in his later years, you had the Tampa, the team that was loaded. That's
But that wasn't
was-
until 2020.
That was like 2 years ago.
That was later
but
after.
still,
Aaron Rodgers
but
has
still,
already
it was
been
in his
talked about
era
being
in the
traded.
NFC though. But okay, so
I-
that's one. That team
I would
with San
say
Francisco was a real
Seattle.
team.
I would
I-
say
no,
I would
it's-
say
Yeah, I
Seattle.
was going to say
Seattle.
Seattle had a
It's
nice
Seattle.
like three to 4 year run.
Yeah, Seattle had a good run.
What about the rest of the years with Rodgers? That's what I'm saying.
I
So
don't know.
Cal,
He
see, you
just
see,
can't
hold
beat
on,
San
hold on, gentlemen.
Francisco. He just
Maybe
can't
Matt
beat San
Ryan,
Hold on,
or
gentlemen.
prime Matt Ryan with the Falcons.
Jordan,
And nobody
and Jake, let
calls
me
Matt
cook.
Ryan great.
Hold on, y'all. Let me cook, please. So,
Right.
Kyle, just because this guy was putting up 30 bleeping points in the playoff games,
Cat
bro.
litter.
He was putting up 30 points a game.
Okay, so question.
It's
Is-
not.
is-
Hold on. It's not his fault that his defense can't hold up.
It's
So you
his
mean to
fault
tell
when
me
his
that-
offense can't score in the playoffs.
Kyle, no. You keep trying to flip the narrative, but I'm talking about that
I'm
Aaron
not flipping
Rodgers
the
many
narrative.
times.
I'm reading from the
Yeah,
book of
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. You're reading from the book of what Aaron Rodgers could be.
No, I'm reading out the book
Oh.
of facts. I'm reading out the book of facts.
Where's the book at?
you-
Where's the book at? Where's it at? Where's it
You,
at?
I have a
you
question.
can't read. You can't read.
Is Philip Rivers Hall of Fame?
No.
No,
Freddie Henderson.
You said no?
Yeah, no.
no.
But
He's
you
a
would put
loser.
him- what makes him a loser
Did he win?
at the highest level?
No.
Did he win?
I don't think he ever went to a championship game, did he?
No.
Never
Exactly.
go
He's
to
a
an AFC
loser.
No.
championship game?
Here's a name for you, Freddie. Trent Dilfer has a ring. So why isn't he as great as Aaron Rodgers then?
Mm.
Is Trent
Because he's
Dilfer better
not
than
as
Philip
accurate.
Rivers?
Aaron
No.
Rodgers is the most accurate passer of the football yet again.
No, he's not. It's
Oh,
Drew
okay.
Brees. Look at the stats.
Bro, before that was Patrick Mahomes. Aaron Rodgers was making throws that nobody was doing. Nobody. That's why I say Patrick Mahomes is a
That's
watered down version of Aaron
Let's
Rodgers.
get some winning
I
behind
would-
that though.
Honestly, I would say
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes
Like,
is a more refined version of Russell.
He's
Wilson.
an upgrade over
Hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, 100%.
No, he's not an upgrade. He's not no upgrade. Watch this year. I guarantee you can book it. Jets winning the Super
Like-
Bowl this
Okay,
upcoming season.
okay.
Jets will
Well,
come
I
in
think of
last in the
I think of
division.
Aaron Rodgers of how I think of like Josh Allen now, like a very athletic
What?
talent with like a good team around him, but he can't win. So it's like, for what?
Yeah, it's downplayed. It's
He's good. Like
Yeah.
Josh Allen's really good, but like really, he's not ranked as high or talked about as much anymore as like Joe Burrow because he wins. Patrick Mahomes, he wins.
What has
Justin-
Joe Burrow won?
Not Herbert. He
What
at
did Joe
least he's
Burrow
went to an
won?
AFC
Joe Burrow
championship.
beat Pat Mahomes.
He hasn't won anything though.
Fred, I got a question for you. What's Aaron Rodgers' playoff record?
National championship.
He's under 500, I believe.
He's
I'm
actually
right
12
at
and 10. He's actually 12 and 10.
Okay.
Does
But
that
you do
scream
realize-
greatness to
But you do realize a lot of that has to do not with just him, that he had really bad weapons.
He
He
has-
had bad
the
he
defense,
has
Like,
less
it's not
defense,
100%.
coaching.
Let's bring the
realize-
defense up.
Oh no!
I mean, it's a 156 man roster.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not all on
He
him.
has less Super
not
Bowls
to
than
not
Eli
to bring it
Manning.
up, but I mean, like, there's teams who've had less, who've done better.
I want to.
You think Blake Bortles? You
please,
think Blake
somebody-
Bortles? You think Blake
Please tell me.
Blake
Hold on.
Bortles?
Hold on. Somebody, please tell me. When was the last time you seen a quarterback stop throwing the football and he get on the defensive end and he stopped the opposing team from scoring? Can somebody ever tell me when they seen that happen? I'll wait.
So he has Sports Center highlights. Great.
The only highlight Aaron Rodgers does is don't have the back foot. And, like, all right, wow.
Oh, that's great. I'm just going to say that when we're talking about how great Patrick Mahomes is, there are 3 quarterbacks in the history of the league that have 2 or more Super Bowl wins, 2 or more MVPs, and 2 or more Super Bowl MVPs. Do you know who those 3 dudes are? Anyone take any guesses?
Obviously, Mahomes.
It's Mahomes, it's Brady, and it's Montana. And
Montana,
before Mahomes came into the league, the top 2 quarterbacks by most people are Brady and Montana.
You know
Like,
what?
it's hard,
Jake,
it's,
I will,
it's
Jake,
hard
can
not
you look?
to say that Mahomes is minimum when he has that.
Jay, can you
Go ahead,
do me a favor? I want you to do some research. Type in from the beginning of the NFL how many players have played through this organization. And for this guy to be number 3, number 4 on that list, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Who else we talking about?
No, talk about Patrick Mahomes.
No.
What am I talking about?
We ain't talking about the watered down version. We talking about the real
A
version.
lot of whatever,
No.
whatever,
Oh,
whatever.
I just put for accident. Freddie just ignored it. Come on, Freddie.
Overrated great Aaron Rodgers.
Master
I
Overrated.
bet Freddie, I bet you money, but I'm pretty sure you owe people a lot of money on this network. But
I doubt it.
I'll bet you that Lamar Jackson gets a ring before Aaron Rodgers gets his second one.
How much you want to bet?
I bet 25.
I'll side bet
Bet.
on that.
Bet.
I'll do 20. I'll do
Bet.
25.
Bet.
But it has to be within his 5-year contract. Obviously, Lamar.
So Freddie, what are your predictions on the Jets record this year? Do they get 10 wins?
Aaron Rodgers is going to win it all.
Do they get 10
Best quarterback.
wins?
Wait, before
Do
you
they get
answer
to what?
that, he's
Do
a
they
Rams
get 10
fan,
wins?
too.
They get about 12 or 13.
Wins?
Not a chance.
Yes, wins.
Maybe losses.
That's
Bro.
tough.
They're going to have a top 3 wide receiver. The defense is still good. They have a running game. They have weapons.
Questionable offensive line.
Questionable offensive line, but I believe that Rodgers
Questionable.
can still
So-
make it work.
Give it 5 weeks, and we'll see Aaron Rodgers shaking out his hand. We'll see him grabbing a hamstring. We'll see him mad at somebody.
I don't
And
even say 5 weeks.
He's gonna cut off one of these young wide
He's
receivers
gonna go
because
back to
they don't-
California.
they
go
drop
to
one of his
dark hole.
magical passes or something. And then what? Then what? The New York media is gonna get onto him, and he'll be like, "Oh, relax, guys." Like, I'm so done with this Aaron Rodgers thing. I hope
Because
the
best
Jets
believe
go
if
4
Aaron
13.
Rodgers' season isn't as productive as people are making out to be, he's getting ripped.
Yeah, he's
I guarantee he probably won't, though.
He's
Aaron
getting
Rodgers
ripped.
also just
Bro.
had his worst season since his first year starting. Last year was his worst season since his first year in the league. Do we really expect
So-
a guy who's going to be 40 years old to like improve
Floor,
and
ceiling.
get significantly better?
Jake,
He's
why
40.
did he have a bad season last year? Can you please go in detail with that?
Because his
trash,
play
that's
declined.
why.
'Cause
His
he's
play
trash.
declined.
No, it wasn't because his play. It was because he was in a situation that he was transitioning from Devontae Adams. He had no weapons. He had no.
has
so-
Patrick
so-
Mahomes.
he
That's
could-
what I'm
so
saying.
Christian-
He
so-
could have put. Hold on.
so Christian
I'll
Watson's
use
not
one last-
a star.
No, hell no. He got better
No, he's
during the
not.
end of the season. But listen,
Ayahuasca. He
Because
was
I
high.
got
Rodgers to him
hold
again.
on, Cal. I got an example on the play. Okay, Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback. You got Kyle Edwards on the left side. You got Jordan on the
I'd
right
request
side.
the trade.
You got my dude Dylan in the slot. Guess what? He gonna make them guys 1,000-yard receivers.
I'm
That's how
requesting
bad
a
it
trade.
was last year.
I'm requesting a trade. I'm not playing with Aaron Rodgers.
He probably won't want to play with you neither.
Cool. I'll be happier.
Can we go to the original topics? I don't even know why we're talking about this.
Hold on, Freddie, you really stuck something with me as a Saints fan. I just want to point out Aaron Rodgers has led the league in passing accuracy once. Drew Brees has done it 6 times. They're
So
also,
what?
if you're claiming someone's the most accurate ever, go to the facts.
Drew
Go
Brees
to the
and won,
facts.
what, how
Also,
long?
they have
What,
the same
20
amount of
years?
Super Bowl, so that makes them even comparable.
Drew Brees is in a system where he had all these kind of weapons. I mean, I would have.
Who was
if you
before
give me-
Michael Thomas? Who was his best receiver in his prime? Who was his best receiver? Can you name off the top of your head?
Marquise
I know
Hallward?
who. No, I know who the answer is, and it's not a good receiver.
Is it Dante
Marcus
Stallworth?
Colston, who
Oh,
is
Marcus Colston.
bending
Yeah,
over
Colston, yep.
backwards. Who's going? Oh man, you know who I wish I had? Marcus Colston. No one does that.
He
That's
did
a
have
Saints
Jimmy
fan.
Graham, just like
We
John
had
said. Jimmy Graham.
And what happened to Jimmy Graham when he went to when Jimmy Graham went to Aaron Rodgers and to Russell Wilson? What happened to Jimmy Graham?
Yeah, Jimmy Graham has played with some GOAT quarterbacks.
And he was only great with Drew Brees. We
So
can
what
move on.
about-
We can move on.
I mean,
what's the next topic,
he-
man?
yeah,
Let's
he
get
had
an hour
Michael
in.
Thomas. He had Michael Thomas and Kamara for a while and didn't do anything with him.
And Michael
as well.
Thomas hasn't
Michael
played
Thomas
in
never got
fucking
hurt. I mean,
8
he always
years.
gets hurt.
Drew Brees was also
Next
like
topic.
30. Drew
James
Brees was
Winston.
39 when Michael Thomas came along. That's
To be fair,
I mean-
Michael Thomas did break the receptions record one of those seasons.
He did.
And then,
But what did they win? Nothing.
No,
Because
that's
after
what I'm
Drew-
saying. I was saying,
Same
like, to be
amount as
fair,
Aaron
let's be real.
Rodgers
Thomas
the
did
Let's
last
be
have a
real
good
about
year.
that Super Bowl. They should have gone.
After
Yeah.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If my granny had nuts, she'd be
Hey,
a
hey, that's the
grandfather.
title of Aaron Rodgers' biography. We're in his career. What shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Exactly. That's all it is. Look,
Let's continue.
we talked that up for long enough.
we're like an hour 5 in. So what do we get?
Freddie, you want to hang for this topic? We could definitely do that.
So what?
we'll
Saquon
talk-
Barkley? Shit.
I mean, Saquon Barkley. Look, he
We already
signed
talked
back
about
of
it.
the
Oh,
Giants.
all
Yeah, we
right,
talked-
all right.
We
y'all
mentioned
talk
it.
about it. We're good. We could go
Okay.
Jalen
We
Brown.
mentioned it.
We'll go to NBA. So Jalen
Let's
Brown
do it. Let's do it.
signed a
Oh,
Supermax. I'm sure Freddie has a lot to say about this. Freddie,
Oh man,
now that I
can
can hear you now, trust me, I'll stop.
Undeserved.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Wait. Wob, were you controlling the comments when you said JB not a top 10? Or were
Yes.
are you for real, or were you?
Yes.
Yes.
well,
What?
hold on. Your comment was what? He's not a top 10 player.
Yes.
But were you
Okay.
trolling? Or were you for real though?
I don't
Who
know.
done that?
That's
I'm
fine.
not even mad
That's
at that
fine.
comment.
I don't
I don't
think
think he's a
it's
top
bad.
10 player either. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
he's
that
not.
hot of a take. I don't
Yeah,
think that's that
not-
hot of a
that's
take.
not that bad.
Well,
of a take.
he don't
Jalen
deserve
Brown
top.
definitely not.
He don't,
Jalen Brown definitely not top 10.
he don't
He's
deserve.
probably not.
Okay,
He don't deserve top
gentlemen,
10 money.
listen,
Yeah, that's
I love this.
exactly. For the money that he's getting. He's not. He's not top 10.
But
I love the
that's
fact
how
that he
the
He's
got-
NBA
maybe
goes.
squeezing in top 15. Maybe.
I think top 15, top
Okay.
20.
Oh, he's
But-
top 15, I'd say.
But looking at the NBA though, with the salary cap continuing to go up and everything, whoever signs Supermaxes next year, they're gonna get more than him.
Probably
The year
Tatum,
after that, are gonna get way more than him. Remember, it was not too long ago when Mike Conley signed the richest contract, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, Mike Conley!" Look at it now. That's what half of what Jalen Brown got.
Also, Kyle, but really quick here,
He
I'm
signed what, like
99%
five
sure.
years,
I'm
252?
99% sure that before today, the highest paid player in the league entering today was LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that's not
come
wild to
on,
y'all.
that's just how the NBA works with
Right.
salaries.
Right.
Listen, y'all.
But it's like I think Chris commented earlier on the Celtics post, and he was like, "Does this accumulate to championships?"
Jordan, I gotta ask everybody a question.
Go ahead,
If
Frank.
you're a general manager for an NBA team, what are they looking for?
Upside.
I'm looking
No.
for
They're looking for wings. Wings is big right now.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Guys that can, play 3-and-D, guys that can
spread the
you know,
floor. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wings is big right now. So I'm not mad that they got him. I'm glad that he got the money because I'm a Laker fan and I get tired for the last couple of seasons. Oh, Jalen Brown's in trade talk. I'm tired of that. Like, bro,
So,
like,
Freddie, if you're the GM, are you giving Jalen Brown that money?
you kind of have to.
Did he deserve a supermax?
That's
See,
literally
I-
how the
Freddie-
NBA is going.
you have to.
Freddie said it perfectly. He said it first. You have to. You don't want any other team to have Jalen Brown services. So you pay him this much, where in a couple of years it's not going to be as much as any other contract would be. You get him on a deal. You keep him as a Celtic. You make him happy. He has the moniker of being the highest paid for a little bit. He's going to enjoy that. Everyone's happy.
And let's just be honest. Ever since him and JT got it on Boston, they succeeded. Like from day one.
They haven't won.
They
You know
haven't
what you
won.
just
They
said?
haven't
They
won.
haven't-
anything,
they haven't
Freddie.
won.
Come on.
They have not won, but it's not over yet. And
Yes.
in Boston, these last couple of years, they've seemed like they want to put talent around them. They needed a point guard last year. What they do? Bring in a point
They
guard.
traded away Marcus Smart.
And look at this year. They
From
won the trade.
Y'all trade
They won
away
the
our
trade.
defensive player of the year.
But James, hold on, James. Let me.
Don't get Kyle.
Hold
Don't get
on.
Kyle mad, man.
Hold on,
He-
Jordan.
Kyle's a
Uncle,
Celtics fan. He
hey,
knows.
Hold on. Uncle Frey gonna educate you. This is Brad Stevens. You
man
got me
called
taking
Uncle
up for Boston. You got me taking up for Boston. You mean to tell me you could trade Marcus Smart? You get 2 first-round draft picks back? That's already a win right there. Then on top of that, you get a Kristaps Porzingis.
But it's not definite that those two draft picks are going to produce.
But guess
Doesn't
what?
matter.
I can put that in the trade package for somebody else.
Exactly.
You can do a lot of things with those draft picks. Kristaps Porzingis
True,
had his best season last year. He shot like 40% from 3. I mean, this dude, like, he's another rim protector. Hey, I don't see where they lost the trade at all. And then Derek White is on the come up.
Derek
It's not
White's
like
legit.
them.
Derek White's legit.
I mean, my opinion on Jalen Brown. I like Jalen Brown as a player. I just
Jordan,
think
if the Lakers had a chance to get him,
you cut me
you'd
off.
be all
man.
in.
Again,
for it.
people
So,
keep.
yeah.
I'm gonna gut the show because people keep cut me off, man. Like,
How's it feel? How's it feel, Jordan?
It freaking sucks. Anyways.
Hey, shout
Anyways.
out to my dude Ray Bond in the comments. What's up, brother? Even though
Let's go with it. Oh man. Anyways, I like Jalen Brown. I just think that with Tatum there and he's getting all the limelight. I think that Jalen Brown can't be the player that we want him to be on, with Tatum being like the Batman.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Jalen Brown is not a good
Okay.
player.
I say he needs to be a star on his own, like on
needs his
on
own,
the
yeah.
Hawks or the Wizards or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So here's my rebuttal to that.
Hey, welcome, Dylan. I see your team, the Hawks.
I love how everybody's talking about Jalen Brown doesn't deserve the money because he can't dribble left. He can't do this. He can't do that. but now you want him to be the leader and the number one guy on another team. So what would you say about him then?
I
The
mean,
same. You'd have
he
to say
can't
the
lead.
same thing.
So then why would he want to put himself in a situation where now if Jason Tatum's taking some of the pressure away from him,
well,
why would he go somewhere to now that everybody's looking at him to be the guy with the deficiencies that he has that
Okay.
everybody brings up?
so I got a rebuttal to that too. So say if you put
Go
on, okay, I know we have our fans about Kyrie Irving, right? But he's a good ball handler, right? If you
Okay.
pair him with a ball handler, he wouldn't have problems. He wouldn't have to worry about dribbling the ball this much. If he has a primary ball handler,
If he played with Kyrie Irving would probably be seen as the number one guy. So he'd be in the same situation.
but I'm saying like he wouldn't have
He
to dribble
played
as
with
much,
Kyrie,
you know?
and he played
I
with
feel like
Kyrie.
they
And how
are-
did
he
that go
played
for
with
Boston?
Kyrie.
How did that go for Boston?
Well, I was talking about this random ball handler. I understand. Like, there's no really good ball handler on the Celtics. Like,
And they're the teams that Jaylen Brown can be a number one option on are very slim.
yeah,
Agreed.
maybe though. I'll say
No, I'm talking about like a number one option. I don't even
Because like I'm sorry,
maybe
Jordan, you
like
can
a,
bring
like
up the Hawks.
Pacers.
Yeah,
you got Trae Young.
I don't-
but-
yeah. I don't on the
But-
Pacers. I guess you'd if you put him on the Pacers, you would be
Yeah.
the number
Could
one.
I not take
Halliburton
Jaylen
is
Brown
the
as
ball
well?
distributor.
With Halliburton on there, that would work really good actually. But
Yeah,
I think we're
you know
kind
what
of
I'm saying?
we're getting past the point here of the real concern that I think that Boston has isn't okay. They have two max contract guys because that is a concern when you look at how you look at Jaylen Brown's contract. It's
Mhm.
$50 million this year, then it starts going up into the 60s and 65. Jason Tatum, if you look at what his contract is expected to be next year when he can re-up, it starts at 53 and goes up to 70. The real concern isn't did they overpay? It's can Boston win with these two guys making over what it's going to be like what 120, 130 million dollars a year
Yeah.
on the roster? That's the question we need to be asking. I think Kyle
Tatum-
will agree with me.
Tatum-
That's the question.
Tatum deserves it. Brown doesn't deserve the Supermax.
That's
Why
that's
doesn't,
my
why
that's
doesn't
my
Brown
thing.
deserve it?
If I'm
How can you?
if I'm the GM,
didn't Desmond Bain get like a
super?
Supermax?
Am I crazy about saying that Tatum
Yes.
deserves it rather than
Yes, you're
Brown?
very crazy.
Didn't
for
LaMelo
saying
Ball
that.
get a Supermax technically? Does he deserve it?
I mean, he's a star of that
Not
team.
yes
He
to
has
the
No,
Superman to
LaMelo Ball
deserving it,
hasn't
but yes to
done
getting
a
it.
thing
LaMelo
to
Ball
deserve
because
that.
he's the face of that franchise.
I can agree with that, Kyle. LaMelo Ball doesn't deserve
D-
Supermax.
doesn't
but
deserve it, but I mean,
he's the number one
face of the
option on that
franchise.
team.
Yeah,
But he is
Okay.
the number one option on that team.
In
Okay,
5
so-
years,
so
Charlotte's going to be in the
Tyrese
same
Halliburton,
position
what?
they're now.
what has Brown
Halliburton
done on the
got
Celtics?
Supermax.
Was Tatum does all the work.
He made an
Brown goes to the
all-NBA
rim.
team. He made
Jalen,
all
you're
NBA.
acting like Jalen Brown doesn't do anything on the basketball court.
We're
You acting
talking like
like he's
he's a
getting like
scrub.
10 points a night. No,
I'm
he's
not-
still
I'm
averaging
not.
in the 20s. He's an all-star.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying,
You're
like,
saying-
when Tatum goes down
I
with
just
an
feel like
injury
one of-
or
Jalen Brown,
Brown
the-
can't be that Batman, man.
his
But he
consistency-
has.
If he can play
multiple
consistency
times.
throughout their whole regular season, including the playoffs, then there'll be a conversation.
Brown had so many turnovers.
You're talking about like
lackluster
one or
offense.
two games in that Heat series.
Okay. So if we
Jalen
wanna-
Brown was the best Celtic in the Sixers series.
And I'm a Heat fan. I can definitely say Jalen Brown was tearing our ass up for like
Yes.
3 games.
Pause.
But everybody looked at Game 7.
Pause.
Everybody looked at Game 7 when he's struggling. All of a sudden, is Jalen Brown doesn't know how to play basketball, and it's like
No, I'm not
one
saying
game.
Brown's a terrible player. I'm just saying that he
Yeah.
can't like with
You're
Brown
not
being
saying
there.
he deserves Supermax. Is what you're saying when he
I
does.
mean, a lot of NBA fans would agree with me.
Mhm.
Maybe not on this network or this show.
You got four here who don't.
but- okay, well, 4 out of like
Okay,
6
so,
billion.
so Jordan, here we go. LaMelo Ball got a Supermax.
Yeah.
Didn't Desmond Bain get one?
Did he? I don't know.
Yep.
Did he?
Yes.
Tyrese
Does-
Halliburton did.
Does Desmond Bain deserve a Supermax contract?
And Desmond Bain's not
I
the number
mean,
one option.
I mean, he's not, but y'all be shooting up
No,
off camera. And
no,
He
no,
doesn't deserve it.
no,
That's
no,
the only
no.
answer. He
For
does
whatever
not deserve
point
it.
you're
I feel
making
like-
for
No.
Desmond Bain, point you're making for Desmond Bain, you could make the same for Jalen Brown. You're saying he's a
And-
second.
All right,
piece.
Dad.
He
All
plays
right,
off
player.
Ja Morant. You're saying he plays
All
off
right,
Ja
Dad.
Morant
All right,
very
Dad.
well.
All right, Dad.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
no,
Dad.
because I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. You
He's
got to
like,
just open
oh,
your eyes.
Jordan just
Listen.
got put to school.
He's like, no, the same goddamn argument. for
It's
Brown
true.
and Bain.
It's true. Any case,
Dylan, that
any
was
case you were gonna go
fantastic.
make for any case you were going to make for Desmond Bain right there. Any case you were going to make for Desmond Bain, you could make the same for Jalen Brown. He plays off this person so well. This person and him have just such a great chemistry and combo together. Same thing for Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum.
Okay, Also,
And
I want to
Brown
bring in
is
here.
better.
He
Yes.
is much better. I
Did
also
you
want to
bring
bring in this here. So Jordan,
Mhm,
and
yeah,
for everyone here in the chat too who thinks he shouldn't have been paid that, you have to also look at the rules for what the NBA allows for contracts. It's very different than the NFL. The NBA contracts are
I'm
very
finally gone, so we
they're set. Are you just not going to listen to me when I'm
No,
talking
no,
to you,
I'm
man?
saying like we're like an hour 16. Like I'm just saying how much time we got.
Sure. Like max contracts are set in stone. It's a certain percentage of revenue for the 5 years and it's staggered percentage wise. He met the requirements for a max contract.
Mhm.
Brown,
What
right?
how would he react if Boston said, "Okay, we know you're eligible for 5 years, 300. We're going to offer you 4 years, 200."
Mhm.
What's he going to do? He's going to give him the finger and say, "No, F you guys. I'm not going to resign. I'm going to have to go somewhere
But
else."
who's going to give him? Who's going to give him more than that?
Oh, plenty teams would.
Plenty teams.
Utah would give him that money.
Would you?
Plenty.
Would you? If you were the GM of a Utah
If
or
I-
He's a
Indiana?
Utah fan. He's
Yeah,
a Utah fan.
if I was
he would do
can
it.
you imagine that lineup with him at the small forward? That'd be a great team. That'd be a great team. He would get. He may not. Would he get the 300? That he couldn't get the 300 because of I think Boston's the only team that could offer him the 300. But someone would offer him a max contract. Look at the free agents this year. The free agency in this market was garbage this year. It was bad.
Yeah, it was
The-
definitely
look
horrible.
The
at-
offseason this year was based off of trades. If he hits the free agent market,
Oh,
the
I mean,
Clippers,
yeah.
the Clippers would get rid of Paul George or Kawhi Leonard because they need a star to fill that new arena that's starting
And he's
next
younger.
season, and he's young, and that could bring butts into the seats.
One thing I'll
Absolutely.
also say about that, look at the Rockets, for example. They spent that much money on Fred VanVleet, that much money on Dylan Brooks. Just imagine if Jaylen Brown was on the free agency market instead. They would have thrown all that money at him.
Yeah, they,
in a
yeah,
heartbeat.
Boom.
That's true. That's
Drop
true.
true.
the mic, Dylan.
That's-
You're on
I mean,
fire.
That's I'm not arguing with that. I mean, I'm just saying that like because I don't think Tatum has got the supermax yet. He's going.
That's next
He's
year.
next
Yes.
next year. So I just think that like I don't know. I make me stutter again. I just think that Tatum is just like I kind of feel bad for Brown because like Tatum is getting like the limelight and getting more of like the shine.
Hey,
I don't
guess what?
think
Guess
Jaylen
what?
Brown cares about
Supermax,
that.
baby. Supermax. He got paid. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Let's see.
but I just feel like now the ball.
So-
is
so
in
now-
the
so
ball
now-
is in
so-
Jaylen Brown's court.
yeah, now he has to play like a
Yeah, you
supermax
have to
player.
play like a super.
This is a dude who's improved his game every year. Trust me, he's not going to sit there and be like, "Oh, I made supermax money. I'm just going to chill now."
Yeah, like
Exactly.
He's
Cole
going to
said-
work on everything.
Like Cole said, he doesn't deserve it necessarily, but it's the way the market is. I mean,
It's a league
is.
where teams are paying duos, except for the Suns, who are just paying their starting lineup. Like, let's talk about that structure of a roster. But
and I don't think they're getting knocked out of playoffs first, maybe second round.
right, so now think of this: that Phoenix mortgaged their future to put this team together. If they don't win it, how bad does that look on them? At least with Boston, they have been in the conversation since these
Right.
two have been in the league.
I
Like,
fucking hate
as long as they're in the conference finals conversation and all that, you can say they're still kind of building to that.
I hate
but
Boston so much.
Hey, it's all good.
Because they're
Look.
scary though. They are they're
Yes.
they're definitely a well-oiled machine.
Right. So you just look at it starting from this year going forward, you're going to see deals like this every year. And people
Yeah,
are going
it's
to
gonna
sit there and
keep
be like,
getting
how did
bigger
that
and
guy
bigger
get
and bigger.
that money? How did that guy get that money? That's just what an increasing salary cap is going to do. Like Jordan, take your Lakers. Eventually, you'll probably see two guys on the Lakers making max money. Whether or not you agree with it, I don't know. I mean, isn't Anthony Davis trying to get a new deal?
I don't know.
What do you think he's going to want?
Max.
And would you give it to him?
Knowing his injury history, probably not. I'll have to think about it. No, yeah,
Well,
probably
then you
not.
go. So then, what do? Do you let him walk? Do you offer him less?
I mean, we
Trade
can get
him?
more. I mean, we can get more assets. I mean, like younger, healthy assets. I mean,
Why would
I
he
feel
wanna
like
take
I feel like
Lex?
AD. I like AD. I like. But yeah, wait.
But
We're making him turn on the Lakers. Anarchy.
But hold on though. The same concern you have about his injury history.
Mhm.
If I'm a team with a bunch of young assets, why am I just giving them away to bring in a dude who has injury concerns?
So you're saying this the team we trade him
Because
to?
you just said that you could trade AD and get a bunch of young assets.
Am I giving AD Supermax right now? No.
He has to prove to me he can stay like healthy like a whole year,
Yeah.
a year or two. before I get to Supermax.
Yeah, at least
But healthy,
a
like
playoff
95,
series.
like 95% healthy to like in that percentile. Like
Mhm.
he's our top 5 big man. I'd say
Okay.
when he's
Well,
healthy.
No, I'll
I
agree
mean-
with you. When Anthony Davis is
Yes.
on, he's legit. The only big man that gives Anthony Davis problems is Jokic, and Jokic gives everyone problems. So, like, yeah, no, there's no debate there. There's
Yeah,
can he play enough games?
I would say
Can he play
Joel,
65 games?
Joel, Giannis, Jokic, and AD are kind of like the 4.
Cool. Can they still trade him? Cool. I don't know.
They only have to wait a year if they wanted
Yep.
to trade him. Yes.
Yep, it's a
But
year.
with the trade kicker, the team acquiring him will have to pay
That's the
15%
payback.
more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like AD's probably gone though. AD's like one foot out the door. He maybe has 1 or 2 years.
We'll see. Someone's
Yeah.
got to take on that contract and that all that
Mhm.
risk, and also if you're getting assets back and he's so great, you've got to worry about the value of the draft picks too.
Yeah,
But
and that's going
we
to
can-
swing the
we
whole
can move on.
direction.
I just want people to realize that GM's jobs aren't as easy as we make it out to
I mean,
be.
look, Dame is
oh,
still.
oh, I
not
wouldn't
on the
pay him.
yet,
I
so
wouldn't pay him. It's
I get that.
if they get qualified for a max contract, they're going to want the max contract, and some owner will pay them the max contract. So then, as a GM, you have to figure out what's the best move, and it's not easy to do.
Yeah. It's
Like I
hard.
said
I
at
mean,
the-
we can all talk on the podcast and talk about what we do as a GM and hypothetically, but it's hard being a GM, man. I get that. And I'm all for young brothers getting paid, man, getting their money. But Jalen, like Wop or James said, like he has to prove to us he can be a top 5, top 10 player, man.
The
He's in that
dude made
top-
all NBA. Like he's
Ah,
proven he's one of the good
He's
players.
one of
in
the top
this league.
15 players in the league. All NBA
Yeah.
means you're a top 15 player.
That
'Cause
that
they're-
counts for
they're-
something.
Also,
There are 15 spots on the All NBA
yeah,
list.
I
the
say-
Celtics.
I say top 15, top 20.
The Celtics
Yeah,
would lose
yeah,
so
he definitely
much
top
losing
15.
Jalen Brown.
Yeah,
The
Brown,
Celtics
yeah,
would lose
Brown.
so much losing Jalen Brown.
Yep.
Letting him walk in free agency or go somewhere else than what they do offering him a supermax and
Yep.
keeping him.
Or trading him, because there's always been
Or
talks about
trading him.
trading this dude forever, and it's
Okay,
like, who
but
you
Kyle,
getting,
Kyle,
who
let
you
me
getting back?
Carl, let me ask you this, man. Since you're a Celtics fan, all right. So say Tatum is in the same book, right? He
Okay.
just got the supermax.
Mhm.
Say Celtics let Tatum walk. Is
That's
Celtics
not
still the same
happening,
team as
though.
Brown? But I'm just saying, like, put you in that.
I
in their
can't
shoes.
go hypothetical because they're not letting him walk.
No,
They
that
made
won't
it
happen.
known Tatum and Brown is
never
what
going
they
anywhere.
want to keep.
I feel like Jalen, and that was my thing. Like if I'm the GM of the Celtics, I would say me personally, I'm going to put all my chips on Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
He's
me
a top,
too.
Jason Tatum is like a legit top 5 player. Like you can make the argument he's a top 5 player, so they're not going to let him go.
Okay, yeah.
I could see I could see you saying like, oh, if he did leave, do you have enough trust in Jalen Brown?
That's what I was going with. Yeah.
So okay, so you could do that for any team. Oh, if your best player in team left, how good would your other max player be? Well, obviously your team's going to fall off. Like you don't see best players leave and the team
Gets
just
better,
not fall off a cliff. Like every time LeBron leaves his teams, they fall off the face of the earth.
Besides John Morant this past year.
Yeah, so we have John Morant and the record's about the same. The only great player I could think of where the team didn't change drastically in the regular season was Jordan's first retirement. They only lost 2 more games than they did the year before, but they still lost in the playoffs. Like if you lose your best player, you're just gonna falter. It's like if you lose your quarterback in football,
right.
You're just unless you have a Pro Bowl backup quarterback like some of us do.
Right. Yeah, your team's natural chemistry is not going to be the same.
Yep.
And my other thing has been, all these people who have wanted to split up Tatum and Brown. Who would you rather pair Tatum with over Brown that you could realistically get in Boston? That's
the
upgrade.
question is realistically. And the only thing I can think of for Boston needs, they need good rim protection. They got that with Kristaps because you can't rely on it anymore with his age. Everything the only thing I could think of is a point guard to help distribute and run the offense, a better floor general. But at the same time,
get like
a
CP.
Point guards are there.
A CP or if he doesn't go to the Warriors,
Chris Paul.
I don't want Chris.
Maybe from Chris Paul from a few years ago, yes, but not this.
Oh yeah, Chris Paul today, yeah, no. But I'm talking about as far as like a strictly facilitating mindset, like an IQ.
So okay, so how about this? I haven't. This just came into my head, so I'm not sure if I agree with it. But what about like Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen
Yeah.
Brown?
I was thinking that.
Like,
That
what
would-
if,
that- that'll
and
definitely
I'm
be
asking Kyle
That'd be a good
specifically
one.
because he knows the most about Tatum. He knows the most about Brown. What would your thoughts be on something like that?
So you're saying Brown for Halliburton?
Brown for Halliburton,
just-
and maybe they're just the trade. You'd probably have to give up a little bit more. Indiana would have to give up
That's a
more.
good trade, though.
Indiana
on-
has to give up a little bit more for the one-on-one
Yeah.
because I do think Brown's better. But that's just a imaginary trade of someone we could potentially do. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm a big Halliburton guy, so I could see the need for that. And like you said, there'd probably be some more pieces coming along with Halliburton. That's a deal I would make. But some people have been
Indiana's
talking
not
about
going to make that trade. Indiana is not going to do that trade because they
They'd be
realize
crazy to do that.
they like the trade that they got for Sacramento. Sacramento's better off with Sabonis and Fox, and Indiana's better with Halliburton. But Indiana's feeling like they fleeced Sacramento because
I
they
would,
got,
I would,
they
I would
got
do,
a dude.
I would do Jalen Brown and Robert Williams for Halliburton and Miles Turner.
Yeah, but would Indiana do it?
Yeah, I don't think Indiana would do that.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I don't think Indiana would do it.
Yeah,
And then John's throwing
probably
out Embiid for Brown. Talk about a dude in Embiid who hasn't necessarily shown up in the playoffs.
he hasn't made it past. Oh no, he went to the.
He hasn't made it past the second round.
Tyrese
made that second
Maxey,
round.
Jalen Brown, though. That'd be something Celtics fans probably get behind.
That could be good. That could be good.
Tyrese
Yeah.
Maxey's
Still
too.
take
That's
76ers.
another underrated player. He's a dog.
I agree.
Don't
I
forget
definitely
about
agree.
Harden. He's still there.
Oh yeah,
Harden could,
I feel like he's washed.
He ain't
That's
on the
next topic.
Clippers yet? Damn.
no.
I feel like Harden. Of course, he's not. I wouldn't say he's trash.
What
but I
about-
feel like he's definitely Harden's definitely on the back end.
What about Dean to the Celtics in the
No.
package?
You know
Who?
Kyle's
Oh.
feelings about Damian Lillard.
Dame
yeah.
Tatum.
No,
He's coming
we
over
need-
here to He's coming over here to South Beach.
He ain't coming to South.
That's
Beach,
been the
man.
rumor for
Come
like
on.
3 months. What's the holdup?
It's a marketing thing, man. We you know. You got Jimmy balling out doing the Dame. You know, it's all marketing. It's all marketing, baby. We're making it sweet.
They're just getting. They're making sure they have the jerseys ready.
I just want to say this. I don't want to talk about Dame too much.
Yeah.
Portland's not going to make that trade because the trade is like some draft picks on Tyler Hero to Portland for Dame and Nurkic. Why would Portland want more guards? They're set at guards. They have Shaedon Sharp.
Simonson.
They have Simonson, and they also have
I
Scoot.
think they're talking about sending Kyle Lowry too.
They don't want Kyle Lowry.
Why would they want Lowry?
That's a hang up for me.
No,
Trade him
that's
to
a
the
bad
Nets.
contract. What
Yeah,
Portland needs to get rid of Nurkic, get a wing and a post guy. That's what they
Duncan
need.
Robinson, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson.
Hang it
They
up.
don't need those
Hang
guys.
up.
They need a good
Man,
swing small forward.
If I were the Trailblazers and the Nets hit me up and were like, "Hey, here's Nicholas Claxton, you know, some other young pieces, Cam Thomas, a couple first-round picks,"
Yeah.
you know, be like,
That-
Mikal
actually,
Bridges
I
and
agree.
Damian
You
Lillard would be
have
a
to
nice
look at
combo.
you have to look at the upside. You have to look at this, like the ceiling. What are you getting? What are the potential of what you're getting in return?
Yeah.
I feel like Tyler Hero is definitely has upside though.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
may-
saying
it
he
may not
doesn't-
be the-
with Scoot,
No.
not
No.
upside with Scoot.
I'm
if
not
that's
saying he
your
doesn't
pick.
have exactly. I'm not saying that he doesn't have upside. I'm saying he doesn't fit for Portland's plan. Now,
Right.
he could work for teams that need help on the guards. Sure, he'd be great, but Portland's pretty well set at the guard right now.
The only thing I could think is like Hero would have to get rerouted in like a
So
three-team
it's
trade.
it's going to
Like
be
a
a three-team
three-way.
trade. I
Yeah.
think I think if he ends up in Miami, it's going to be a Brooklyn, Miami, Portland fiasco trade where he ends up there. Because also, if you're Portland, you don't want Miami's draft picks. They're always late first-round draft picks because Miami's always in the hunt. They're never a lottery team. Like you have to do what's best for the.
So hot take. If we do get Dame, are we back in the finals?
Maybe. Who knows? The East is
Conference
so
finals.
unpredictable.
I'd say conference finals. I could see conference finals.
Here's
I need
my
to see
hot
how
take. No.
Yeah.
You said no?
Well, Kyle just hates Miami, so I mean, there's
Man,
that.
man, I feel that, but you can't disrespect what Jimmy did in that playoff.
That's what I'm saying. I
That
feel like
team
if
did
we
get lesser. You know, they losing Struss, Vincent
yeah,
kind
we
of does
definitely
hurt
lost
them.
pieces. Lost Gabe, lost Struce.
But if you somehow you can get like Lillard, you know, Nurkic, maybe if you can get someone like a Nasir Little to help out, just an extra piece or two to build out that offense. The
I feel like we
East
make
is
it
still
back.
very weak. You know, you don't know what's happening with Philadelphia. Boston is really, you know, the big juggernaut when it comes to the East.
And
You
Milwaukee.
could see them get to the conference finals, and
I need to
They-
see what
they-
Chris Middleton can do. Chris Middleton doesn't look the same. Brooke Lopez is old. And look, I love the name just left me. Their point guard that they have,
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday. I love Drew Holiday, but that's an old Milwaukee's an old team. I need
Yeah.
to see that they now losing in the first round. I'm not going to hold it against them because they lost to the Eastern Conference champions, but I need to see them look a little bit better. Also, to be fair, James, Giannis broke his back, and that's the reason why you guys got out of the first round.
I do agree. If we're playing 100% healthy Giannis, definitely scary. We probably still to beat them, but a little the odds are a little slimmer.
Chris Middleton hasn't been in it for me for a couple of years. He's another superstar on that team.
That's the concern.
In the East, that's not the East is very like unpredictable. But I know like for sure the two teams that I'm kind of shaky about playing in the East is always Boston and Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's the only two teams you
Now
really should be worried
Miami's
about.
still up there.
Well, he's a Miami
yeah,
fan.
He's a Miami fan.
I forgot.
Those are the three teams you are going to have legit concerns about.
What about
Milwaukee?
Do you have concern about like Cleveland coming on the rising up?
No, not yet.
Cleveland's to prove it. Cleveland is like make it
The
there,
Knicks.
and then we'll give you the respect. Basically, it's like your
Yep.
roster is good, and we can respect your roster. But
Let's
until
see-
you win and
let's
show
see
us, you'll stay right there for now.
Let's see what Donovan can do in the postseason. And this has come from a Jazz fan who loves Donovan. Let's see if he can actually show up and get into the third round for once.
I think the Knicks are probably like next up, like underrated.
They're the same boat the Cavs are with me. Got a cool roster. Don't like Julius
Mhm.
Randle. Do something,
stand
and we'll
Julius
talk.
Yes. Randall's
What about-
got to go before I consider New York
What
even
about-
close to the
And to
conversation.
be fair, what we're saying about like the Knicks and the Cavaliers is what we were saying about the Nuggets before they won. It's like, yeah, this roster's cool.
Yeah,
Jokic
we got
is
the
super
pieces.
great. Jamal Murray is a nice piece
Right.
when he's healthy. Michael Porter Jr. Boom. Like, though they haven't won. They've always kept losing. Now they won a championship, and everyone was like the Nuggets. That's the blueprint. Like, that's what you have
Right.
to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That
So
feels like
who-
a good way to
who-
wrap
who-
that up.
Yeah, it's been good.
Oh yeah, definitely good.
I mean, I
like
still have the immaculate grids and stuff. I mean, this conversation's been like fire. I mean, James, you want to hang around, try to help out with the immaculate grid, you can. If not, it's been good having you on for sure.
Okay.
The grid's pretty fun. I mean, you might as well-
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to the grid before we run out of time.
Okay, yeah, let's go. I'll stay on.
All right.
Is this the last thing, right? It's the last thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
This
yeah.
one's gonna be rough on me. You guys are gonna have to carry. I'm not a baseball guy.
Oh, is it baseball now? Oh, it's baseball.
Oh yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm not.
We can start with the basketball one and kind of work our way to baseball.
Okay.
So let me know if you guys can see it.
Okay.
See,
It's
words
Miami
this
Heat,
time.
Atlanta Hawks. Wait,
All
what?
right, so we got the Hawks, Suns, 20 plus points per game in a season. You got the Heat, so James is right up your alley. Heat, Pistons, Rockets.
So how many? Okay, so it's Miami Heat, Atlanta Heat, Phoenix.
And a 20-point per game season.
All right. For the Heat and Suns, let's do Shaq. He played on both those teams.
Fair.
Okay. I see what this is now.
Yeah, like get against the player, then it'll go come up.
Okay. Detroit. Okay, so it's okay. So Detroit and then
Well, Detroit and Atlanta, you have Sadiq Bey.
Sadiq Bey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadiq Bey.
For Miami Heat 20-point qualified season, let's just do Dwayne Wade. Mr. Miami.
Yeah.
Mr. 305.
Wasn't it for you? What about Detroit? Like
also,
Chauncey
oh,
Billups?
go ahead.
For the 20-point.
Yeah, for Detroit.
I don't know if he ever hit 20.
We'll
See,
see.
that's the interesting because his Pistons
Well,
teams.
Whenever you have a chance,
He was a floor general. Yeah. What's up, John?
Hawks Rockets, Clint Capella.
Nice. Nice work.
That Billups one is interesting. I'm thinking about that one.
Heat Hawks.
And on the Heat, that's played for the Hawks.
Detroit, Houston.
Damn, that's making me think. Heat.
All right, for Houston Rockets for their 20 points, let's do James Harden. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pistons, Suns.
We got 4 guys left. Heat Atlanta. Player that played
Heat
for
Atlanta.
20 points.
Detroit Phoenix. Wait, did we already have that one? Detroit Phoenix? Or I'm sorry.
No, we don't have Detroit Phoenix. So we need Detroit Phoenix. We need Miami and the Hawks.
Oh.
We need Suns, Rockets, and Pistons,
Detroit 20 point. Is it for his career or just a season? Oh, qualified season. Grant Hill.
Oh,
Yeah, he probably did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is any era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, not current. Yeah.
Okay.
only
Yeah.
6% gets
Cool.
Grant Hill. That's interesting.
Oh, okay. Heat and Hawks.
Okay, so John has one for Suns, Rockets. He said Goran Dragic.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
that's a
Nice.
good one.
Good
a
call,
good
John.
Good one.
That's a good one. I didn't think about that one.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, only 2% did. so.
2%. Nice work.
Way
Nice
to play
Like
well.
2% meaning what?
2% of the people who
played
guessed it.
this. Yeah.
Got that right, and we were the
Mhm.
2% part of the. Wow. All right, John.
No, I think it's 2% selected Dragic
Yeah.
for that spot. Not that they got
Oh.
it right. It's
Damn.
John's kind of killing it right now. He said Heat Hawks, Dwayne Dedman.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Dwayne
no.
Dedman. Wow.
forgot. That's a forgettable
Yeah.
dude.
He's
Yeah.
like your team. What?
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure. Also,
He's like you don't
Who the-
have to.
Like
Who the hell was
Kevin
thinking about
Willis.
Dwayne Dedman?
Suns
There you go.
Pistons now.
Yeah.
I feel
feel like
that's
it's a big man.
that's-
Detroit. He said Antonio McDyess. Who?
Bro, John is pulling names. I mean, I know who Antonio McDyess is, but my mind
Yeah, no,
would not
that's
have gone
an
there.
OG.
McDyess is a good player. That's a good one. Yeah, John was right.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, you know
Nice
who also
one.
would have been good for that one? Oh, for Miami, Phoenix. What? Sean Marion. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sean
Matrix.
I think
Marion.
it kind of shows you the most popular ones as well.
Chris
Okay,
Oh,
Paul?
Joe
Paul.
Johnson. I
Joe-
forgot about that.
He did play for us. Duh.
I was gonna say Joe Johnson, Lennon.
Josh Smith, Isaiah Thomas for the Pistons. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about Josh Smith.
Okay.
Oh, that was on Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
All right,
so
guys.
let's do the football. All right.
Yeah.
I gotta get up out of here, y'all.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
James, man, it was good to see you, man.
Yeah,
I'll
it was
take
good
care
having
of
you
y'all,
on.
Take
man.
care, buddy.
Hopefully I can get another space in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, word.
All right, man.
Problem.
Yes, sir,
Catch
man.
y'all later.
All right, see
All right,
you.
brother.
Football.
All right, so we got Ravens.
There's
Jordan.
a Ravens. There's a Ravens.
You better
got
100% this, Jordan.
We got
So what is
Tennessee
this?
Titans. You have 1,000-yard receiving season, and then we got the Broncos, Chargers, and Texans. So Jordan, Ravens player who also played for the Broncos.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Or the
Houston
Chargers or the
Texans for-
Texans, if you
All
want
right,
to.
Los Angeles Chargers. It was Eric Weddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice,
Weddle's
good
good.
one. Good one.
I guess it's searching. There we go. Weddle. Okay.
For the Texans for their 1,000-yard season, Andre Johnson. No, he had multiple 1,000-yard seasons.
And then I imagine you could put for the Chargers, Keenan Allen.
Yep.
All right.
And then for the Broncos, respect to the dude, you put Demaryius Thomas.
Yeah, let's throw some respect to Demaryius.
For Baltimore, Houston, Jacoby Jones.
How did you hold on. Try and get the merit. There we go.
There we go.
I always forget his first name is spelled a little. Okay. So you
Yep.
said Baltimore and who?
For Baltimore and Houston, Jacoby Jones.
The man that
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin almost tripped. I remember seeing that. What was that, like Sunday Night Football? That was
Yep.
hilarious.
Yep.
I think Denver, Baltimore.
Okay, so we got John.
Man,
He
some
said,
players are coming
Oh.
to mind.
John said Desmond King for Titans Chargers.
Yes. I mean, for Titans Texans, you can also put Andre Johnson.
Titan. I wonder if it'll let you do the same. I mean,
Oh.
it
Probably
will.
won't, but to be
For-
fair, you can.
Let's see. Yeah, already used. Okay.
Ah, dang.
I like that. I like it can't duplicate. That's cool.
No, I like it too.
Okay.
For Baltimore, Denver, on Wolf.
Derek Wolf, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
He's
Remember
Really?
that.
this type of Wolf.
WOLFE.
There we
There
go.
you
There we
go. How many people
All right.
guessed him? 6.
6%. Okay.
Nice work. Hey, good job, Jordan. You showed up for your team. Nice work, man.
Well, I have to prove to everyone I'm a little fan. Man.
So John
Titans,
put
Broncos.
Randy Bullock for Titans and Texans.
Yes.
Yep, that's a
yes.
good one.
He was a quarterback.
He's a kicker.
No kicker.
Yeah.
Titans, Broncos.
John keeps pulling these guys with like less than 10%.
I'm googling.
Yeah, what if he's cheating or
I mean, I'm not gonna put our viewers out there like
we believe
that.
in your integrity.
Yeah,
We believe in
John.
your integrity.
All right, so Titans Broncos is the last one we need.
Broncos, Tennessee.
That's an interesting combination. I'm trying to think of Titans players who I would see in a Broncos jersey. Not George, not. Those two teams are just I can't see a crossover between those two teams.
I don't know much about the Titans. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, John, we know. Yeah, Randy Bullock, the kicker. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I thought
Um,
I'm thinking.
where's
I feel like there's
Jory
someone,
at where you need her?
I feel like there's someone that comes to my mind, but I can't even think of it.
Titans, Broncos, Titans,
Titans,
Broncos.
Broncos. I feel like there was like some like linebacker or something that did both.
This is wild. Titans and the Broncos.
was it?
Oh, John,
was it
Eric Decker.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
or DeMarco Murray, right?
DeMarco Murray.
Did he
no, he
play
didn't
for-
play with the Broncos.
I thought he did.
No. He played for the Titans, the Eagles, and the Cowboys.
He
Unless
played
he,
for the
unless he
Ravens,
had
too. He played for the Ravens too.
Baltimore, Houston, Ed Reed.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Flacco, Baltimore and Denver. Charlie Whitehurst. There's a name you probably don't hear a lot. Okay.
No.
So now the challenge for us. Good old baseball.
Oh boy, this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, that's
Probably
Gotta
will.
put my team on there. Crap.
Kyle, you're gonna have to clutch up on some baseball.
Yeah, good luck with that.
And the Blue Jays are on there. This is not
yeah.
fair. Oh, man.
We'll do as well as we can with this, and then they'll probably let us know we need to pay more attention to baseball. I'm in Cleveland, 100 plus RBI. I'm thinking Manny Ramirez did that.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess.
It's gonna be a hard one.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if this dude played for Cleveland or not, but I feel like for some reason he did. That's Cleveland, right? Cleveland and
Yes.
Toronto.
Mhm.
What about Edwin Encarnacion? Did he play for Cleveland? I feel like I don't know. He did maybe.
For Blue Jays in Cleveland, I don't think he played for the Blue.
He played
Did
for
he?
the Blue Jays.
No, he played for the
He
Blue
played
Jays.
for the Blue Jays.
yes.
No, I think he did play for Cleveland. 'Cause remember he smacked that home run like a couple years ago in the playoffs on the Indians.
But
And LeBron James went wild.
Has been around.
LeBron went wild when he hit that home
Man,
run.
I'm banking on this. I know some like very little like MLB players, so I'm banking on this.
Here we go. Dylan, you nailed it.
Nice.
Let's go.
For
I mean,
Brewers
Phillies
200
100 RBI?
hits.
Okay. Yes.
Brewers 200 hits is Ryan Braun. I know that MVP season he hit like 205 or something like that.
Yep.
Okay,
Phillies.
got to show up for
Blue
my team here,
Jays.
man.
Okay, so John's still in here. He's got
Phillies for 100 RBI. Jim Thome for the Phillies. He had to have done it because
yes.
he played for Philly, right? Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Who did?
He played for Cleveland for a bit, and then he went to Philly, and then he went to the White Sox.
I was going to put Bryce Harper for Philly. I'm assuming he probably did it, but
I want to see if I'm right on Jim Thome.
let's do it.
I'll take the L for the team.
3%.
Yeah, 3%. Let's go.
Good stuff.
I felt good.
All right, so John says Gene Segura for Brewers and Phillies.
I don't know any of
Okay,
these
let's
players. Mickey Mordani. I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no idea who that guy is.
Mickey Morton. That's an interesting. I have not seen that name.
Oh, CC Sabathia played for the Brewers, and he
Yep.
played for Cleveland. He had like 1 year with Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Something like that.
That's a good player. I forgot about that.
Oh, CC's great.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my team's good. Don't have to worry about being like a bad, like a poser
My team might
fan.
not be good, man. I'm
Blue
still
Jays
learning
good.
baseball. I don't know old history. I'm one of the new ones. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
200
name like
hits.
Blue Jays people. Carlos Delgado. Did he play for
there's
the Phillies?
No,
I don't know. I'm just naming
No.
players.
Delgado went to the
Mets, right?
Miami.
Yeah.
He went to
Delgado went to the Mets.
Naming
Too.
players.
and Miami.
Being honest.
Yep. Hey, appreciate your honesty, man. You're good.
Yeah. I mean, we could try
Oh.
John's name.
Oh.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Dude, Blue Jays Philly wasn't it Holiday?
Roy Halladay.
Oh, duh,
did do
Roy
that.
Halladay.
Yes.
Nice work, Jordan.
Come on, Dylan.
Well, I'm sorry. Probably not looking it up.
No, I swear
66%.
it's canon because I remember he played for the Blue Jays and
No,
Philly.
that's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
Halladay was. I mean, he was a great pitcher. Now, RIP to him as well.
Yeah, RIP, RIP.
Yeah, that was sad to hear.
200
Yeah,
plus
John.
hits. Is that
John
for
brought
Blue-
up John Olerud.
Is that
Olerud
Blue
was a
Jays,
hit
though?
machine.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's got to be it.
100 RBIs, 200 hits.
That's an old school player, man.
That's a special player there.
So what team is this for? Or like what team?
No,
Like,
this is a
like
any player
200
that-
hits, 100 RBIs.
Who?
200 hits, 100 RBIs.
Yeah, any
Out
player
of these
that.
players?
Yeah, no,
No,
we're saying
no,
that's the
any
last
No,
player.
spot.
yeah,
bud.
just any player that hit
Any
those
player.
2 milestones.
no team.
Yeah, there's no team affiliation.
Oh, 100 plus RBIs and 200 plus hit season?
in a season. Yep.
Holy crap. I don't know.
200.
That 200 hits is the hard one.
Because it has to be a guy who probably hit for a high average. And John came up with the name I was thinking. Mookie Betts. The 100 RBIs is
Oh,
where I'm
yep.
kind of hesitant with him, but I'm pretty sure he had a year with the Red Sox where he
I'm
went
pretty
over
sure
100.
Nope. That I agree. I'm with Mookie on that one.
I mean, we
Nice
might
work.
be baseball gurus now, man. Got them all.
That one was. To be fair, that was a bunch of our teams, though. That was
Oh,
me
that
and
one was
Dylan's
two-
team.
That's 2%. That was a 2%. That was our lowest one.
Yeah. So a lot of these with the immaculate grids, you want a lower percentage for the guys you answer because that gives you a higher score.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I mean, we'll
That was fun.
do the
That
same
was good.
thing next week as well. I mean, John, you in the chat, MVP for sure because you pulled
You the
out
real
some names
MVP.
right.
I'm surprised. I'm
Um,
happy I got the one that I guessed. I was proud.
Yeah.
I'm
MLB,
surprised. I
MLB,
mean,
MLB 10 just burned into my head. That's why I guessed that.
yeah, I'm happy I got Drew or Holiday, Justin Holiday, Roy Holiday. I'm sorry.
I would
Are
was
you trying to
thinking
put him in
of
the
these
Drew
guys,
Holiday
and I
family?
probably
We're
would have got there. I probably would have got there. I was thinking of just trying to think of like Blue Jays legends in my
Yeah,
head.
'cause I remember
that
playing
knew.
like MLB like 10 or whatever, and him playing, on Phillies and Blue Jays.
So John,
'Cause he really
football almost every day.
He's really beloved in both cities. So
No,
Yeah.
I remember playing MVP, the MVP baseball 2005, and Roy Halladay was the best player to go for. That is the GOAT baseball game. Just gonna drop that little knowledge out there. I
Man,
know
Jake,
Kyle's probably
I
not
can
a
second
fan.
that. I can second
you
that.
got to get a Madden 24, man, Jake, so you can crossplay.
I'll say, you know what? I'll save it for next year when we do the college football.
Yeah. We'll have
I'll be
Yes,
saving it for
I
that.
cannot wait
And
for
we'll
that
have
one.
our own little recruiting league and everything. I'll save it for that.
Okay.
I'm talking this
Kyle's going to take Boston College to Dynasty.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Take
I'm going to
Alabama,
turn that program around.
Alabama to the college football championship, baby.
Oh,
Oh wow! Look, what a surprise! Jordan taking one of these big teams, huh?
Hey,
To be fair, I'm an OU.
Just
Can't
for
wait.
that, you should take Alabama State.
No, take Troy. Take Troy.
Take Alabama A&M.
Yeah.
No, we should make him take Auburn. If he's a real
Auburn?
Bama fan, we make him take Auburn and
Oh,
see his
that's freaking
reaction.
Terrible.
Take UAB.
That terrible loss we had against them.
Which one?
I mean,
Off the punt return, off the kick return or punt
Oh,
return.
yeah.
that was wild.
terrible.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a great episode, even though for the first, 45 minutes, I couldn't hear much of it. But
You should
I
go
think
back
once-
and watch it, Kyle. There was some good
Freddie
stuff
was-
going on.
Freddie
no, I was
going
watching it on my
wild.
phone and I was just like,
Freddie was saying some outlandish stuff, man. not really, but
Did you see he tried to go into our chat and literally say like they're saying some wild stuff on that show?
yeah, I mean, that's Freddie, though. Hey, when Freddie's on camera, he's going to get a reaction. So,
It was
It
great.
was
I
literally-
loved it.
That's a good
I
show.
loved it.
yeah, it was a fun show. I mean, the topics I had, we kind of, we just played
No.
it by ear, and I thought it was a really good
We're at
episode.
Yeah,
223
crazy.
comments.
that's
It was
crazy. How,
perfect.
that's
It was
crazy how
perfect.
Herbert got signed. Like right when we got that was some content to talk about.
Yeah, it's been the day to get your money.
I mean, is 200 plus comments the most that we've had at the end of the show?
I think so.
Live?
I think so.
I think
I
so.
think so.
Yeah.
think it's
That-
probably
that
our best
explains how
show.
good that
Yep.
explains how good our show is today.
Yeah.
So shout out to the
Right.
chat. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so
I mean,
much.
you guys
everybody.
in the chat, now that you set kind of the standard, we're gonna need this every week because as you can see on here on the Big Three, like we want you guys in the chat and we'll go back and forth with you, so it's always a good time. I know Pavel put in there a little while ago, didn't address it because I couldn't hear anything, but Patrice Bergeron retired from my Boston Bruins. Once again, pretty big news story for the day. It's gonna be interesting to watch Bruins games next year without him. But I mean, same offseason, Marcus Smart gone, Bergeron retires. I mean, Boston fans right now don't know what to feel, but it'll be all right. But yeah, so I mean, go ahead.
Yeah,
Jordan.
no, that's my piggyback off of Dylan and Jake for the fans, man. Like, and the people in the chat, like, y'all the real MVPs for real. Because say if you don't have a comment or a topic, whatever, y'all can think of a topic, and
We keep it very loose on
To be
here.
fair, we had someone in our comments join the show.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that just explains like that can happen to like anybody.
absolutely. But
So,
Yep.
just
I
keep it
mean,
going.
anything you guys
man.
want to say before we get out of here?
Oh, yeah, just like the
No.
fans chat, people.
Show's been
just keep
going
it
long. Great
next
show.
week.
UFC 291 this weekend. Good pay per view.
That's gonna be a good card. Justin Gaethje and Poirier.
Justin Dustin too.
Okay.
So is Connor and they're not. So
We
why
don't
they-
know.
So why are they
Who
promoting
knows?
like they're still fighting on the Ultimate Fighter?
Because it's pre-recorded.
Yeah.
It's not live. They did that stuff back in like March.
All right. Oh, okay. I mean, I was looking forward to it. The fight. Oh, I got
Still
UFC.
happen.
I got UFC 4 by the way, Dylan. So you want to get your shit rocked?
Okay. Slash went 0-6, man. I don't think you let this work, buddy.
yeah, damn. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I just re-downloaded it, so it's all good. It's
All
all
right, well,
good.
The show's been long enough. Definitely everybody who's watching, catch the next shows. Do we have a show on after this, Line in the Sand?
Yes, we got Line in the Sand coming up.
Yep.
And then got Coffee and Sports in the morning.
Yep.
We're here every week at 7:00. Hopefully next week my audio and stuff will be fine, but it's still a great episode. So for everybody in the chat, loved it. For myself, Jordan, Jake, Dylan, we're out of here until next week. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, deuces.